Let's make fun of Dominic.
It's fine.
for
It's
this
fine.
episode.
God, my entire life right now is a mess. I just realized that I've been working on doing a mod with a whole bunch of other people, and I just realized that the spreadsheet page that I was looking at didn't actually showcase which items had already had their sprites made. So all of the items that I've
Wow.
currently done have already had their sprites made, which
They're fucking trolling you. They didn't mark what's finished.
It sounds to me, again, I just think they want your want you to work on shit for them for free. I don't think they just don't want to make it themselves and are forcing you to do it.
Are you how is your artistry going, Dominic?
Slow, because like I said, I've been playing too much Elden Ring and I've been distracting myself. I've just been bad. I've just been bad, we'll be honest.
How much would it cost to get you to make some Sonic inflation porn?
$10.
$10, yeah, like hell. Steven, you're gonna have to fork up like 200.
200?
200.
What, you think you're like a fucking god when it comes to art?
No, that's just him having self-respect.
Self-respect? Self-respect isn't how you
Left
make
that behind
money.
years ago.
Huh?
Thought he left that behind years ago.
Yeah, he's my friend. Do you think he has self-respect? All of you are my friends. Do you think any of you have self-respect?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Yep.
I still have a certain level of self-respect.
Oh,
Thank
the
you
lies
very
we tell
much.
ourselves.
I mean, hell, dude, I just auditioned to play Judas, okay?
Judas?
Somebody
Hey,
was
that's
making
a
a
great role.
Christian
You get
game.
paid.
Okay,
You're a
so I
fucking
can't say
traitor.
much. I can't say much because it would actually break if I go into too much detail. It would like break the rules. All I'll say is somebody was making a Christian
damn it.
game, and the preview I saw was like AAA level graphics, RPG style, which is fucking crazy to me for a Christian game. But they posted a job for the role of Jesus and the role of Judas. Now, they were paying a shit ton, and I was like, okay, how many people are auditioning for Jesus? And there were like 700 plus auditions. And I was like, okay, how many people are auditioning for Judas? 3? Okay, I'll audition for Judas.
That seems a smart way of going about it.
Yeah,
Right?
that's the correct thing to do. Well played, Cameron.
Oh no, but
You
here's the
could always
funny
throw
thing.
your name in under Jesus too, just in case.
Oh, yeah, the sample script was like 200 words long. So,
Ooh.
yeah. The funny thing about Judas is that they posted a preview of what they want the voice to sound like, and it didn't sound at all like what Judas would sound like, you know.
I mean,
from the
as
home
if you would
country,
know.
like,
Yeah,
they literally
what would Judas sound like, Cameron?
whatever the fuck. I could be wrong. Arabic or whatever it is that the fucking stories come from. Middle Eastern accents.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want to be strictly
he's
literal, they're
Jewish.
probably speaking Greek.
Strictly, yeah, but you know what I mean.
Wouldn't
The
it be
typical
Latin?
accent you would
'Cause-
expect from Middle East, right?
Would
But
have been
that's
Latin.
not.
Yeah.
That is not the fucking voice they wanted. I listened to the preview and it sounded like a drunk Spaniard. You know, like a freaking
Drunk
what is it,
Spanish
like a Zorro
Judas.
type, like a Zorro type. It's like, hello, my name is Judas. That is what they wanted. Literally, they wanted Spaniard Judas, mustache twirling villain. It's like, okay.
I think what you need to do, Cameron, is
Oh my
yeah,
god.
just play Judas like a stereotypical bad guy.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Just
You
like,
would-
"Ah, Jesus,
And hey,
I
they
have
listened to
betrayed
it.
you."
Ah, shit, I forgot
They
to...
listened to my audition, and that doesn't happen all the time, so that's good.
God damn it, I am an actual fool. I forgot to, whatever.
Should have known better than to cheat a friend.
I also did an I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did an anti-vaping commercial.
Anti-vape.
Wow. You know what?
I did an
I
audition for an anti-vaping.
While I do think that's funny, at the same time, Way to be, Cameron. Way to fucking grind. That's genuinely respectable.
Here, hold on.
He's doing more. He's doing more than me. I'll be honest. I've been slacking.
it's-
So
Oh
let's
my
see, how
fucking
many
god!
total
Why are there so
auditions
many
have
goddamn
I-
zombies around here?
How many auditions have I done?
What you playing?
Project
I have done
Zomboid.
102 auditions. 102? Jesus fucking Christ.
I have attracted the horde. This is bad.
Somebody.
You are the horde.
For a furry
Your mom's the
dating
horde, dude.
simulator?
Get fucked.
What? Should I apply for this
For
furry
the
dating
horde.
simulator?
Apply for what?
There's a job listing that says Anthro Dating Simulator voice.
Oh heck no!
Yes.
Male-
Cameron.
ma-
Cameron. Come
Male,
on. Dude.
age, voice range for age is 18 to 25.
Yeah, do it, Cameron. Just be like,
Oh,
hey guys,
oh my god!
my name
Oh,
is
they're
Foxy
hiring
Fox.
They're trying to. Oh no! They have like 20 postings. Why are they paying $900?
Cameron, you
Oh my
have to
god!
apply for all of them.
900.
Apply for all of them.
Nine-
That's 900 fucking bucks in your wallet, in your pocket.
Oh my god!
What honestly
Okay.
matters, dude? That's almost $1,000.
All right, bookmark. Bookmark. I'll have to come back to it.
Okay.
Oh my god. They only have 2 auditions. Wonder why.
Go for it, Cameron. This is
Do
your
it.
chance to like.
Everything is his chance.
This is your chance to show up Dominic and
Oh,
get him to
crap.
start drawing furry porn.
Oh my god, I swear to god, if the only job I land is a furry dating sim, I'm gonna kill myself.
Please, Cameron. I really, really, really want you to land that
Oh
job.
my
I
god!
want you to land it too.
I want him to let it
Holy
too.
crap, dude!
Holy shit.
What's wrong, Parker?
Have any of you guys been playing Master Duel?
Nah.
Nah.
I just
Oh,
opened the
wonderful.
freaking best pack I've ever seen.
Would you get a blue eyes white dragon at ×3?
No, but I got 4 super rares and an ultra rare in one pack.
Wow, that's like
Oh.
better than Magic the Gathering.
You broke through the shitty RNG system to actually get something. God,
Yes,
I've
that'd be
just
like
seen
the-
this.
Scratch that, sorry. I had 3 super rares and 2 ultra rares.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm just gonna
Parker
point
just-
out, right? I see this on camera, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, why do I look so weird? And it's like I can tell it's because this T-shirt I'm wearing is way too big now, or well, at the very least, it's like bigger than most of my other T-shirts, so it like runs lower on my neck, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, did I like stretch this out? And I'm like, wait a second, I'm legitimately like 80 pounds lighter than I was when I got this T-shirt, so that's
Alright.
probably why. So
Can
no
we all
wonder I
just
look
take, like, a
fucking
moment of
strange.
silent to congratulate Dominic.
Yeah,
Oh,
nicely done.
thank you.
80 pounds is a lot of weight.
Yes, it is, and apparently
A lot
it's
of work.
noticeable.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, dog, and keep kicking ass.
Yes, sir. Okay, I think we've bullshit for enough time, and since I was already late by 2 minutes, it's been about 10 minutes. So, let's go ahead and recap what happened last time, because, hoo boy, it was a bit of a doozy. Not because you guys, got your whole, like, directional idea of where to go and, about this party and going to a guy who's going to make a statue. What really was insane yesterday was y'all exercised a demon, and it was a complete, like, shit show the entire time. Like, it was the most amateur exorcism that I have ever seen.
That's what we call exercising demons for dummies.
But it worked.
Exercising.
Yes.
Exercising.
We
Yep, do some
exercised it
jumping.
with a wall.
Yep.
Not
And you
not
also
the
do-
spirit kind, the physical kind.
Doing squats, push-ups, set-ups on the mirror until the demon tells you to stop.
Yes, exactly.
So that happened. You guys discovered the location of that thieves' cache that was on the map that you purchased off the Shady Dude. And while there was nothing of real note there, just a bag of acorns, you guys did manage to find out that they have moved all of their stashes somewhere because, again, some idiot sold their map to somebody. So after that, you guys made your way all the way down to the city of Helm's Folly, a coastside town, to look for a master sculptor named Filraman who can make the jade statue that you guys want to present to the king during the banquet. Turns out, though, he ain't got no jade, and he ain't got no marble, and in exchange for you guys solving his marble mystery, you guys will be able to get the jade statuette for free, and he's going to contact some people to see if he can get a hand on some jade. So as of right now, the party is going to be looking into heading over to the warehouse, where the shipments usually come in, and that's where we left off last. You guys are standing just outside of Filraman's coastside home/warehouse of his own, where he does all of his work, and you guys should be heading your way over to the warehouse whenever you guys feel you're prepared.
All right. I guess personally, I've got nothing else I need to do here.
Well, yeah, got nothing else.
We could always check prices on things since the other town was so overpriced for everybody.
That's true. Could say, hey, how much do you charge to stay a night? And then, well, go from there.
So essentially, we're gonna be doing a detailed price check on the things in this town versus the things off in the main city. So is that what you guys would like to do, or do you guys want to move on to the warehouse?
Well, I also feel like we should probably move with haste because, well, we kind of have a limited time window.
Yeah, we do only have, like, what, a week?
Yeah,
about.
Okay, sorry. Unprofessional. My phone just went off. Very cool. Yeah, oh no! Who would have thumped it? It's Steven sending me an email that just says your mom. Thank you, Cameron, for reminding Steven that he has my email. I'm just gonna go. You know what? This is fine.
I feel like I've betrayed you.
Yeah, you kind of have. Oh wait, no, let's not forget the body of the email that is just XDX3 nya. Yeah, very, very cool, Steven. That was a great use of my Google Drive space.
Holy
Okay.
shit! So yeah, I'll march to the warehouse, find this guy's limestone, and get a jade statue.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, the party that you guys are going to be looking into is going to be in 10 days. As of right now, it's 7:00 p.m. on the 15th. You have until the 25th to get all of this done. So
Okay,
you guys
so
do
bit
want
over a week.
You have a bit over a week, yes.
Okay.
So finding accommodations and stuff might not be a horrible idea.
It's my recommendation.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't hear it. You guys cut out.
Finding housing and stuff while we're here probably wouldn't be a horrible idea.
Okay.
Let alone when we have to go find other stuff to do.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good plan.
In any case, I recommend that we get all the stuff out of the way so that we're ready for the party before we go doing any side objectives.
All right, so finding the nearest inn is probably the best idea.
Get a dress, or get the jade, and then get dressed up for the thing. Then we're good.
Just so you know, Cameron, you're a little bit quiet. Could you move a little closer to your mic?
Yep. Hold on, I need to do some adjusting.
So, do we want to do this? So how do we want to do this with getting the
How
marble?
is that? Is that
Or
better?
the-
Yeah,
that
it's
sounds
better.
Okay.
So how do we want to tackle the marble?
He said that the marble should have been shipped. Like the ship that was carrying the marble was in the port, but they kept saying that his marble wasn't here. So I assume it's probably on the pier somewhere.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look around the pier and ask people around, see if there's been anybody who's seen the marble.
Did we ask him like if there was any identification for whether or not his marble is there? Because we could come across marble being shipped somewhere else and then assume it's his. Is there like an identifier that we could use to signal that that's his marble that he ordered?
You didn't really ask him, but you could assume that judging by his status, you would probably be able to just find his name on the shipment, which would be a better identifier. As not always are these things like stenciled with big companies. With him being a smaller proprietor, he would probably just have his name on manifests and things like that.
And what was
Okay.
the name again?
Filramon.
All right.
So I wouldn't be the best person to sneak around a pier. Like I'll get noticed really quick.
Why sneak around? Let's just be up front and ask.
True.
True.
You know, I don't know why.
If we get turned away or something, we can figure out something after the fact. Let's
Well,
just go with the simple
if
solution
they're-
first.
If they're delaying, well, if someone's holding that marble, then it's probably with malicious intent, and I don't think just being forward is going to be the great way to go about it. But we'll try it though.
Yeah, we could try being forward, and if they refuse to tell us anything or are being sketchy about it, we can then turn to sneaking.
Yeah.
I might probe them.
And not
I'm
only
on
that, if we do find out that they were lying, we know some of the people that were involved in it. So up front seems like a nice option.
Yeah.
I will be a mind flayer then while we're doing this. Just tell me who you think should get the mind flayer treatment.
The mind flare treatment.
Who do you want him
That's
to
fun
root around
to
in their head?
All right.
That's-
So
that's-
we're going to go ahead and walk up to the pier and see if we can see anybody working there that we can ask where stuff would be.
Okay, so as you begin making your way over to the pier and where the shipment warehouse actually is, you kind of make your way over to it, and you can see standard dock workers working around, people from various ships moving a bit of cargo one way or the other. You know what? I'll let anybody who wants to make me a perception check.
Okay. I mean, I'm not very good at that, but I'll give it a shot.
Character sheet. Where the fuck?
Oh yeah, I'm stupid and forgot to bring up my character sheet.
Oh, yay.
Coon,
I got a 4.
16.
Loading.
Waiting for everybody to
I'm
finish.
the best.
I'm just waiting for Ocularis to throw his in there to smash everybody.
I literally okay. Coonj and I are just looking at a really cool fish. That was in the
Yeah.
water.
I rolled fairly low, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Oh, man.
damn.
God.
What we've done.
Damn.
So Ocularis noticed the fish and then immediately went back on task.
I
So,
always knew the fish was there.
for everybody
And for-
but Kunj and Sebastian, you guys kind of observe a little bit the motions of the people who are unloading and moving things around on the ships. There are several smaller little warehouses. Presumably they are specifically there for either individuals or smaller companies to store their wares. However, the large warehouse that Filramon actually pointed out to you that you could see from his home, you notice that not a single person over the course of, we'll say, the 10 to 15 minutes that you guys kind of mill around and watch, nobody goes into the big major warehouse. And it's a little bit strange because the other warehouses, even the individual ones, seem to be getting at least more foot traffic.
Okay, I'll make sure everyone else is picking up on this, especially the guy's looking at the fish.
I immediately
All
turn
of us
away
that
from
are
this
enamored
very
with
cool
the
fish.
docks.
Sorry, what was that about the docks?
I said all of us that are just enamored with the docks rather than what we're actually supposed to be looking for.
Yes, all of you low perception plebeians.
It was a
Fuck.
platinum fish. It looked like platinum.
So if we're opening with diplomacy, I'm probably not the best one to do it. All right.
Bro, you have the highest charisma out of any of us.
Yes, but I pumped that
Well,
all into
you
being
sure?
a beanie.
The
pretty
warlock
sure.
might. The warlock might have more.
Ah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
I have a
I have
plus
correct-
9 to persuasion.
I have a +9 to intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
So
You could be
you're
good
the
cop,
guy-
you could be bad
Scare
cop.
people. I'm the guy
Got it.
that goes, hey, you know what? Let's make a deal.
then
You
the
know
guy
what? I'll
says,
stand
no
behind
deal.
you and be bad cop.
Yes.
I'll just stand behind you and be an intimidating force that just stands behind you and that's it. I'll just be threatening. I'll just be a threatening boy.
Okie dokie.
So remind me again, who are you exactly going to talk to, or were you just going to pull somebody at random?
Probably somebody who looks like they're in charge of other people. That'd be directing them where to put stuff, things like that.
Yeah, like a foreman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the word I was looking for.
So just to kind of add a caveat to that last one, as you guys kind of start looking for somebody who looks to be in charge, while you can see that there are definitely people on various smaller ships that are directing what are clearly their own crew, you don't see the presence of a dockmaster or anybody who seems to be directing a common set of workers to move goods in and off of ships. Another strange absence.
I'm going to approach one of the dock workers and ask, "Excuse me, is there a dock master around we could talk to?"
Eh? Haven't seen the dockmaster all day, so, I'd assume not. Thought he was off doing something else.
Where is his office?
He points, so the hand, like, puts down his, crate that he's moving, and he points over towards the large building. Usually operates out of the main shipping, warehouse, if you fancy talking to him, but I don't think he's been in there. Haven't seen anybody come in and out of it all day.
We'll take our chances. And I walk away.
So the guy picks up his crate and goes back to doing what he was doing, especially after the captain of his own ship just yells at him to get back to work.
All right. I relay the information to the party.
All right, let's check out the big warehouse then, see what we can see.
Okay.
Kool-Aid making our way through the front door.
So I'm gonna hope this works. So you guys approach the large warehouse, and you find yourselves in front of what appears to be an adjacent door to the inside. As you guys are making your way up to the warehouse, again, you find it relatively strange that things are so quiet. Things are so, just generally still over here, while you can hear the clumping of the people around you. Yeah, the door again is ajar, just slightly.
All right, who's you? Well, just in case it's a trap, I'll open the door and step in first.
Okay, so Sebastian.
If I get stabbed, at least I don't bleed as much as everyone else.
So Sebastian, you go ahead and step into the door, and you're just stepping fully in, correct?
Yep, and I'm gonna, I'll announce myself. I don't want them to think I'm here hurting everybody, and I yell, "Hello, is anybody here? I'd like to ask a few questions."
All right, sorry, I'm just getting the site revealed here. There you go. Since you walk in, you get a good look at the entire warehouse here. So you walk in, and your call out echoes to absolutely nobody, which is strange. You can actually hear your voice reverb on the inside of the of the warehouse here, there is an absence of any workers of any kind, and there are boxes and barrels all strewn about, seemingly shipments and everything that were received at some point, but again, this place is totally empty, totally quiet.
I kind of sense there's something wrong here, so I'm gonna draw my sword.
Sebastian,
kind of prepare.
You do. You go ahead and draw your sword. And don't forget you can move your token if you need to.
Okay, I'm also going to yell out, I mean no harm. This is a precaution. Is anybody here? And I'm just going to keep kind of doing something like that. Just in case somebody is here that can't hear me, doesn't see a giant dragonborn with a sword walking around there often.
As you head into the warehouse and make that second call, again, not a single person answers you. Your call is answered only by the soft creak of the dock and the wood beneath your feet, the waves sloshing beneath you.
Yeah. You know what? This might be a waste, but I want to try it. How long do the things last?
What things?
1 hour. I'll wait on it then. I was gonna see how long it, because I might have wanted to try the Clockwork Dragon, but it can only work around for an hour. So I kind of want to wait until I know something is wrong.
Okay. So, once again, you are here, alone, in the warehouse.
So, it looks like there's a barrel up ahead that has a candle on it.
Ah, yes. So, wherever you do see a candle with lights, they are there in the scene. Otherwise, it's fairly dark in here. Though, of course, since the sun isn't finished setting, there is some light streaking through the sides of the like wooden build of the shipment warehouse.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna look at these barrels with candlelight, because it looks like there's a set of cards on this.
Indeed. In fact, as you notice, on the crate next to the barrel with the cards, there's also a small pile of gold. It's a little bit like somebody might have been playing here. In fact, the cards are laid out on the barrel as if somebody were dealing a hand of 21.
Do you want me to move Bogus?
Oh no, I can control Mr. Bogus, so he'll come in here.
I don't want to take that gold because I don't.
Well, we're not here. We're not here for it still.
We're more here to look around and see if we can see anything out of the ordinary.
I'm gonna take a look at these crates over here and see if I find any names on them.
Sure thing. Go ahead and I'll just let this one slide because you're just kind of doing a pass over. You can definitely see that there are shipment labels on most of these crates, little etchings or parchment, one way or the other to identify them. And as you go through these crates, you can see a number of different things, some pieces of wood that you can't currently identify just from an outside look. You can see all sorts of materials like fiber and some hemp and rope kind of piled into these crates, but none of them bear Philramon's name.
Okay.
There's a book over here. I'm gonna go and look at this book.
Okay. Sebastian, you make your way over to the book alongside your two little companions there, and you look down and you can see that this is a shipment ledger that is sprawled out across these very, very large crates. In fact, these crates are just about as tall as you are. They're about, well, I mean, they are as they look. They are 5 feet tall and 5 feet wide each. And as you kind of like approach, you can see that the ledger is splayed out. There is a quill and an inkwell, and it's there for your look. Essentially, as you're kind of looking through it, the very bottom of the page that is currently opening is a half-written entry. You can see that it says Philramon at the start, and then dash, and then it lists the number of crates, and it's cut off, like it's half-written.
I'm gonna pick up the book and open the crate it was sitting.
Okay, so as you pick up the book and move it aside, you kind of take a look at the crate, and it is nailed shut. Do you have anything that you could open with, or are you going to try to force it open?
I'm gonna try to pop it open with my pickaxe, with my hand pickaxe.
Okay. Do you use it as leverage? Okay.
Kind of like a crowbar. I'll use it.
All right. Make me an athletics check.
Okay. Sorry, this is still getting. No, not plus 9. I'm not fucking God. Well, there we go.
And that was a 12. So while not a great roll, with the assistance of your pickaxe as a bit of leverage, you manage to pop it open, though the top of the crate does get a bit damaged as you do this. It kind of splinters and cracks. And as you open it up, you are met with what appears to be a solid cube of what appears to be some kind of stone. You wager that it's marble.
I'm gonna announce. I think I found the marble.
I think Jin will probably be the one to be able to identify that out of all of us.
I'll move over here and take a gander.
Okay, so taking a look at it, Jin. Whoops. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna zoom out the player view here, because moving it all over the place kind of getting obnoxious. Also, I can't. I'm gonna change this.
Scooby-Doo-Bop.
Then the marble explodes. And we all die.
There we go. That should look much better. It has a little bit more.
I freaking love that meme so much.
That is an insanely hilarious.
Especially
meme.
when it's paired with the blood vessel in the brain. Popping.
Okay. So Jen, as you walk up and take a look at the marble, it's fairly easy to tell that this is definitely a block of marble. You've spent a lot of time examining various different stones. It's a no-brainer. This is what you're looking for. And there's quite a large number of them. There appears to be a total of 9 boxes.
Well, I'm
if I have that right.
No merchant, but I assume that this here, and I hand the sales or business ledger over to Jin. This probably means that this marble belongs to our friend.
Well, I would assume so.
I do point out that it kind of crossed out at the bottom, like the writing wasn't finished.
Like it just ended without any reason, or
it says his name dash, and then there's nothing written there at the bottom of the page.
Well, he's halfway through writing. He wrote down that he's halfway. He's basically halfway through writing how many crates there were, and there appear to be 9. So it says 9 crate, and then it cuts off.
Can we legally confirm that these crates belong to him?
It's easy enough to tell based on looking at the crates. You can see that on one of them, you can see his name patched onto it.
Well, I wonder what happened to the person writing it.
As you're musing this, the sound of footsteps from outside kind of becomes apparent, and they actually begin walking towards the building. In at the bottom of the building walks in about 4 people, all of decent medium builds, and they kind of walk in, and upon seeing you, one of them, the person who walked in first, shouts, "Hey! What are you doing in here?"
I got nothing to hide. We're here representing Philemon. That was his name. right? Philemon?
We were trying to find the Dockmaster, but couldn't find him around. Said we could find him, and we were told we could find him here.
Ah, the day he's got the day off, so he's not around. And if you're representing this Philemon, then where is he now?
He's back at his shop, working on an order. He is entirely busy. That's why we're here.
Do you have any
Not him.
proof? Do you have any proof that you're there with him?
No, but I'm sure it's easy enough for you to go ask him. I mean, not that far from here.
Likely.
I mean,
Uh,
you can. We do whatever we need to confirm it. We're not trying to cause any trouble here.
so
Got
something.
nothing to hide.
So they approach. They start coming in to the room a little bit more. Who wants to make me a perception check?
Sure.
Please. I'll try.
Everybody roll so when Ocularis does it, we don't all look like fools.
I rolled the same
did
fucking
roll.
thing.
I
God
rolled
damn
really
it.
low.
Okay.
Oh, you
So-
got a 16?
I mean, I got
I
a
was just
19, so
Holy
You keep
crap!
on.
Somebody beat
I rolled a
Ocularis
4.
in a perception check.
I rolled
Uh-oh.
a 4.
I'm just gonna
Got a
keep an eye out on
15,
their
so-
crate, I guess. That's what I'm
suck it,
doing.
fools.
So, for those of you who rolled higher than a 15 here, we'll say, and then so that's Dusty, so it's Jamberman and Jen and Ocularis. You guys notice something about them as they walk a bit closer. Their outfits are real bulky. They're the standard dock worker outfits, but they seem to puff out just a little bit. It's a bit strange to you. So they begin walking in and closer to you, and the one who was talking to you before says, well, unless you have something to prove that you're working with him, it's not like I can just sign off on you taking anything of his. Besides,
Oh, we're not asking to take anything. We're just confirming that what he ordered exists.
well, it's confirmed then. Why don't you all get the hell out of here?
Well, not so fast. He was
We were told
wondering
that an order of marble was supposed to have arrived, the reason why we were sent here was to confirm if any marble had arrived, and it says here on the manifest that there was 8 crates of something of his that's arrived. Could we check those crates to make sure that it's the marble that's supposedly gone missing?
You're already overstepping your bounds by being in here without working for us, so I would suggest that you get out of here and wait for his shipment to arrive normally. Once we have it in and we've confirmed it, we will get it to him.
Well,
He seems to be
like
getting
this way.
visibly annoyed with you at this point.
Well, I'm getting fucking annoyed with him. Okay, hold
Do you
on.
want to do a persuasion check? Who's our best persuasion guy? The warlock? Could you
Jim,
try and
Trevor.
persuade them to just let us make sure that his stuff isn't here yet?
Sure, I could go up and tell him
And-
the reason that he sent us is because we ordered a marble statue from him, and he can't do it until he has the materials, so he sent us down here to find the materials that were supposed to have already made it to him.
The guy, you can go ahead and make a persuasion check, sure.
Also, quick question: how far of a walk was it over here?
The walk itself took you probably 10 minutes, so it's a decent walk up the way. So
Okay.
carrying a,
There's 19.
I got a 19 there.
Nice.
Because if we could keep things from escalating, we could probably just run to him real quick, get proof that he did send us, and yeah.
So you notice that the guy he looks at you and then he looks back at his buddies who give him a shrug, and he just kind of looks and he grumbles at you. Fine. Go ahead and find those crates of his then, and then you can be on your way.
Well, we've already looked in the manifest. It clearly has his name labeled on them, and the crates are right here.
So let's just crack one open, see if it's got marble inside.
I already
He
did.
already
and there
did.
was marble. Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
there was marble in it.
Mhm.
So these crates seemingly belong to Philemon.
Well, that's
In
great.
which case, In which case, sounds like our jobs here is done. We'll report back to Philemon and then probably help him bring it back since we've already verified that they're his. And we'll make sure to grab a notice from him so that they'll let us take them.
I still
Oh,
feel like
hopefully.
something fishy is going on.
Well,
Yeah.
the way their
So-
suits are puffing out is almost like they have armor or something
Well,
underneath, which is not
here-
normal dock worker.
I'll
Here's
stick
the
around
thing.
here.
No,
If
well,
somebody wants
well,
to go back and
actually,
tell him-
no. You all can go. I can stick around because I can turn invisible for an hour.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say just that to Kunj. I'm gonna send him a message telepathically through the spell and let him know that he should stay behind while invisible to make sure that they don't disappear with the crates while we're going and getting
Yeah.
confirmation with Philemon.
Well,
Hmm.
alright.
So how
we'll
so how
just
are
have
you
to
gonna
walk
do this?
out, get around the corner. I'll turn invisible, run back in, and just hide her in a corner somewhere.
Okay. So Kunj, you begin, and everybody else is going to leave at this moment too.
Yeah.
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 Seems like
Okay.
it.
So Kunj, you head on out to the outside, and we'll just drag everybody over here into the darkness for the time being.
I said, I like pretty much. I'm gonna make sure I'm out of the line of sight of those men before I quickly cast my invisibility spell on myself and just walk right back in.
Okay.
That's fun.
So with an invisibility spell cast on yourself, you make your way back in the side after leaving. I need you to make me a stealth check, but I believe you can do it at advantage.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. That's
even better.
Yeah.
Like a shadow, if a shadow had absolutely zero presence whatsoever, you slip back into the dock house at your leisure while the rest of the party begins making their way down. You can see that the 4 people are gathered around the crates, and they're kind of watching the door a little bit, and they seem to be on edge for a good minute here. After about 2 minutes, and after they are sure that they no longer hear any footsteps, one of them turns quickly to the others and says, "All right, we have to get this done quick, because they're going to be back quicker than we expected. We didn't even expect anyone in the first place." So, at that moment, one of them quickly pulls out their hand, and he points his hand at one of the crates, and with a quick little verbal incantation, suddenly from his hand a small pulse emits, and one of the crates in front of him shrinks down to the size to about the size of an ice cube. He grabs it and stuffs it into his pocket, and he just begins making and doing that again for each one of these crates.
Okay, so
Well, we
yeah.
can't be that far, right? I mean,
Actually, wait. Yeah, we weren't smart enough to have a mental connection, real quick, were we?
no,
Uh,
didn't Jamberman make one to talk to you in the first place?
He sent a message.
Yeah, message is one way, and it's only for one message.
You could
Well,
always
like
just
Dominic
follow
was-
them. I can find you later.
Yeah.
True.
True.
And also,
True. Yeah.
I
Yeah. You know what? I'll follow
I know
them.
you good
Yeah.
enough. I can
Okay.
scry your location,
Sounds
and
like
I know
a threat.
it is a threat. I also know enough of your equipment. I can find anything you're wearing.
I feel
So
uncomfortable.
I have about 3 ways of tracking every single person in the party.
Yeah.
That's any plane of existence.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just tail them and just. I mean, with a nat 20, I'm pretty good right now, so I'm just gonna sneaky of them.
Okay. So as soon as all of them are finished, it literally takes them about 2 minutes to clean up the crates. It's just constant pulse from this guy's hand, and all of the crates shrink up, and while his buddies watches back, he scoops them all into his pocket. So as soon as he's done, he says, "All right, let's move." And they all just immediately rush out of the dockhouse. They don't walk. They pretty much rush over to the door and only begin walking as soon as they leave the dockhouse. You begin to trail behind them and follow them as they leave and head out into the city.
Yeah, and if anyone tries to close the door on me as I'm getting there, it's like, nope, just budge right in, be like, nope, I'm not here with you guys. Can't see me, but I'm here.
So, I'm just going to switch us back over to the main map because that's what's necessary at this point here. You begin just tailing them through the city, and they walk as a group, as you would expect, like a group of dock workers to walk. They kind of just try to act as nonchalant as possible and begin walking down the opposite coastline to where you were prior. They begin just making their way past all of the different buildings, and then they start winding up towards the center of the city. At this point, you guys are finished talking to Filramon. He says, right, yes, I should have given you something. So he gives you a little slip of paper with his name on it, and he just basically signs off that he gives permission with his signature for you to locate the shipment and have it, transported back and whatnot. And as you guys are arriving back at the dock house, it is once again completely empty, and the crates are gone at this point.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess it's time for me to do my thing.
Hell yeah.
Well, once we do a nice yell into the empty room, make sure our invisible buddy isn't hiding.
And you don't get an answer when you guys yell back. So it does seem that he is gone at this point.
Okay.
Well,
So,
Okay.
quickly moving...
Lars is scary.
Find the reason. Quickly, really, just to keep going with what it is, Kunj. As you're following them, they come into an alley and they stop right behind a cart. And quickly, they disrobe from their outfits as dock workers and just stuff them into a nearby empty crate from inside the just from the alleyway that they're at. Once they do, you notice that they are coated in what appears to be leather armor, and definitely not what you would expect dock workers to be wearing. They all clamber into the cart, and one of them knocks on the cart twice, and the cart simply begins to move. You can make me a quick perception check if you want.
Yeah, okay.
You could also
yeah.
hop on the cart.
Yeah, I could also do that. I guess I'll do both of
Or
those.
Ocularis can track you using items on your person, right? Like your
Yeah,
armor
I can
or
also just track him. If he
True.
throws something he knows on there that he can describe to me later that I've seen, I can track that too. I can
could,
track
like,
just
we'll,
about
we'll,
anything.
we'll try the getting onto the cart first, and then if that fails, I'll just throw something on there to try the have it follow, have him track.
What is that? Okay, so
What was that?
I'm sorry, I was typing something. You said that you were gonna throw something onto the cart for him to track?
Well, first, I'm gonna try to get on the cart, try to run up to it and hop on, and if that fails, I'm gonna try to toss something of mine onto it.
So, while I would normally say that that would be great, the problem is that this cart is very small, and it is covered. As you're looking into it, they're pretty tightly packed into the back of it. It's not like getting on it is going to be easy at all. I can let you make a stealth check to try to get on it as quietly as possible, but your added weight is likely to shift the cart in some way and make them a little bit suspicious unless done right. So, you can certainly get on the cart with them if you want.
Well, this is the only. Well, I got no. I don't know what other options I have right now. I either just something. Well, I could put an item on there, I guess too. But
So go ahead and make me a stealth check then if you want to get on the cart.
oh, you know what I could do? I'm gonna grab the. I'm gonna grab the Bahamut coin. And does it look like there's a nice like hidden area off to the side somewhere on the card that could probably slide in that they wouldn't notice?
If there's something on the cart that you can slide something in, that they wouldn't notice, the coin.
Yeah.
I would say that you could probably place it somewhere on like the cart's. You could like push it into one of the slots between like the wood and wedge it in there. That would be much safer.
Yeah, you know, I guess I'll go ahead and go for that because that'll be something for him to track.
Okay, so you make your way up to the cart as it starts to move, and really quickly you jam the coin into the side of the cart. Yeah, that would be quiet enough that it would probably go unnoticed. So you go ahead and do so, and the cart just rolls off onto the main street and begins making its way to whatever its destination is.
Once they're out of sight, I'll dispel the spell and just wait for the others to catch up to me.
And with that, they do. With the tracking from Ocularis, they do eventually make their way up to you in the alleyway where you're just waiting. So you guys do meet yourselves back up in the alleyway.
And I will immediately tell Ocularis, I put my Bahamut coin on them.
Okay, so we can track them. Oh,
Yeah.
as long as I can get within 1,000 feet of them. I know exactly where they are. So any rough indication of where they were going so that we can.
Well, I will point the general direction they were heading.
So from the way that you've moved throughout the city, it looks like they were heading west out of the city. Or if they were heading out of the city, that's where they would go.
So if they're heading out of the city, they probably wouldn't stop.
We could grab our one of our carts or wagons, catch up to them.
Yeah, we could try.
Well, if we bring the convoy, we can surround them, have one person pass, and have one person behind them. Keep them from running away.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we just need to catch up to them. They'll probably not be too hard to deal with if we can find them. The hard part is finding.
Yeah, and we don't want to. Yeah, that's the only difficult part.
Well, what do you think we should do then?
Well, the more we think about this right now, the more time they get away from us. So we gotta do something now.
My vote is to get on the wagons and start heading the direction they went to.
Yes.
And scry while we're moving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's probably the safest bet.
I'm in favor.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. So you guys
start
make
beelining for the carriage.
So you guys make your way over to where you guys left your carriages, and you guys get yourselves saddled up. It takes you a little bit to do so, and so by the time you guys are getting this done, it's getting pretty decently late. After all of this, it's gonna end up being around 8:00 p.m. And so, as you guys get yourselves saddled up, Ocularis, you're gonna start up your scry spell.
Well, I was going to start with. I doubt they're within 1,000 feet of me, but I'll locate object on the coin.
Okay, and locate object is the 1,000 feet, correct? Yep. Okay, so as you're casting, as you're casting locate object, you think hard of the coin that you saw him purchase not too long ago, and as you're casting it, you're getting nothing. They must be out of range at this point.
So we speed ride out of the city in that direction, and then just keep locating object.
Okay.
Well, I can also scry one of them because I've met them. That's all it takes for me to be able to look in on every aspect of their life for the rest of forever.
Oh my god.
He's on the board now.
Lee is like the Chinese government.
Well,
God.
actually, all I have to do is have heard of them. So you guys could tell me about someone, and I could try and find
Yeah,
them.
he's the Chinese government.
Steven, shh, we don't want to get banned off Twitch.
That's not gonna get you fucking.
Actually,
So,
it would.
They had
it literally
West.
would.
I am the all-seeing ocularis. I see everything at some point or another.
So do you want to begin scrying?
Yes, I'll try and scry on one of the guards I saw that
Okay.
we know to be the fishy people.
So do you have the focus with you?
Yeah, I have my mirror.
Okay, great.
So I bought that little mirror just for this purpose.
Okay, and remind me what the DC for the wisdom save is, or for you anyway.
Well, they make a
wisdom saving throw
it's
that
a
is going to be
DC
at plus
15 wisdom saving throw
at +0.
with yeah.
Okay.
At +0 because I met them.
Okay,
Only
ready,
briefly, but enough.
ready, steady. That's gonna be a failure. So as you begin, and I'll represent this on the map here. As you guys are just starting your exit from Helm's Folly, we're going to pop in. That's gonna be big. Hello.
Oh, that's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
Are we playing Shadow of the Colossus?
Apparently at this. So you note that they are what looks to be 8 miles out of town as of right now. So you guys are about 8 miles behind as you guys begin making your way out of the west exit to town. The road.
If we drive fast. Get there.
Yep. So you guys are just going to begin going, traveling twice as fast.
The one thing I'll also bring up real quick to the party, I'll also let the party know that they were using magic whenever they used magic to grab the marble.
Good to know.
And they're heading towards where the south warm dunes are, or the warm the warm dunes. So that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
with this in mind, you guys just begin beelining down the road after them, just cracking the reins, trying to get your mounts to go as fast as possible. And with them going that quickly, you're able to catch up to them in a manner of about an hour. You can see their small cart just ahead. You're moving very quickly. Yes?
I'm going to try to pass them and get in front of them.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to try to do.
Well, we also have a sniper with us.
True.
That is also true.
I'd rather not kill them if we can.
Rather
help
not
it.
just have me start blasting.
Blast
Yeah,
them,
but if he
Roger.
takes out a cart, then they aren't going anywhere too fast.
You could take out the wheel. That is.
As Sebastian, I assume that I probably don't need my own mount since I'm a freaking gnome. So
Well,
as Sebastian,
Oh my god,
kind
we
of
could Operation Cannonball. I just realized.
I was thinking similar, although I don't need you to throw me this time. I could just fly above them and just have an airstrike ready.
Oh, come on, that defeats the purpose.
Yeah, but
Well-
the whole point is, as you're confronting them, I'm going to be flying above them. They won't know that I'm there, so I'll be ready to sneak attack them effectively. Nobody looks up.
Do be aware that fly is concentration, so if you're going to be flying before you cast that spell, you are going to have to do it immediately afterwards, and you're going to drop like a fucking brick as soon as you cast.
I don't believe that's how it works. You just can't have two different spells that have concentration at the same time. Since Fireball and most other attack spells are instant spells, they won't interrupt concentration.
I don't believe that's how it works. I will check just to be sure.
Now, let me double check on that, but I don't think that's how it works.
Well, here's the thing. If that's how it works and you fall, I can catch you.
Yeah, or I could just like recast Fly on myself.
True.
Chamberman just fall into the air screaming.
And I really wanted to
It
throw
would
you
be
like a
more like the
football.
laughing of the madman as I just like flop fireballs at them.
Oh dear.
Shoot. Oh,
I
yeah,
was hoping for something like campy or fun.
Okay,
like
I can-
Konosuba, and you're like, ha, die.
I can confirm that after looking it up just to make sure, yes, it is just that if you cast another spell that requires concentration. So
That's
you
what
are
I
right.
thought.
Beat Bob.
All right.
So, you guys begin making your way up towards their rear, and Sebastian, you begin to use your cart to pass them, going so far as to try to go as fast as possible just to get around them. Oh, go ahead.
Is there any blind spot on their cart? Like, is it a covered cart so that the sides wouldn't be visible as well?
Yes, that's currently what it is. It is a covered cart with an opening towards the front and the back.
Okay. My mount is like probably going by. It's been the way that we've been doing it, but I've usually been riding with Sebastian for these things. As he's running past and is on the side, I'm going to cast Fly on myself and just maintain a hover above their cart in a blind spot where they can't see me.
Well, there is a driver who would be able to still see you if you do fly it. So they are just resting in the back of the covered wagon. So if you go above him, he will notice because obviously he's currently being passed, and that would put him on alert. So if you're going to fly above him, it's not exactly going to be a stealthy move.
The whole thing I was asking is there a blind spot?
Yeah, there are blind spots on the sides, yes, but if you're going to fly directly above them, it would still be possible for the driver to see you, because he's not inside the covering.
I'm a freaking gnome!
And
How's he gonna see me?
You are flying? I mean, it's not exactly something that...
I'm only 4 cheese wheels high, man!
Then make a stealth check, then.
Alright.
Can you stop describing yourself as 4 cheese wheels high?
I refuse. 13.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
What type of cheese wheels, though?
I feel like I should also.
Parmesan.
All right, I will say
yell
that you are I will say that they do not notice you with your stealth. You do fly above them. You are hovering above their cart as Sebastian passes and gets in front, which causes the driver who is very much looking at Sebastian, who is now in front of him. It seems that he's on alert, and you can hear just barely that he calls back to his mates to be on guard. And they of course can see you guys coming up from the rear.
Okay, so Dominic, I'm gonna hand the reins over to Boga.
He takes them.
And I'm going to stand on the top of the carriage, sword drawn. I'm going to do that thing where I pull my fingers over my eyes and do a small, gesture, and then I'm gonna misty step onto the cart.
Okay. You're gonna misty step where on the cart?
Okay, so are there 2 people in the front?
There is 1 person driving on the cart, so essentially there is a seat on the front outside of the covered
that's
portion.
Where I go. I misty step there, right next to the driver.
Doing it. Okay, you do. And go ahead.
And I get right in his ear as I misty step, and I go, "Tally ho!"
As you do this,
I'm going to fucking grab the reins and bring the horses to a stop.
Make me an athletics check, because he's not gonna let you take the reins.
I'm not gonna yank them out of his hand. I'm gonna grab them and then pull on them.
It's not like he's gonna let you do that without recourse. He's gonna try to stop you. So roll me an athletics check.
Imagine the dude just teleported behind you and grabbed stuff. I do not think that you'll be physically prepared for him to interfere with you. You
It
can
doesn't
totally
matter.
just shove him off the cart.
Parker,
I don't think
Parker, it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all.
Okay.
He's gonna start screaming like a chimp, and then all of his companions are gonna come out.
Yes. So here's what happens, Sebastian. You quickly grab the reins from him and you wrench them from his hands, which he tries to get away from in his panic, but he does not manage to do it. You grab the reins and immediately yank the cart to a stop. I'm gonna need you to make me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Because you just stopped a cart going full speed while you are standing up on the front seat, not sitting
if I
down.
fly forward, I fly forward. It's okay.
So
I
make
still
me a
accomplish my
dexterity
mission.
save.
How fast was this cart going if they were able to catch up to it so quickly?
Yeah, are the horses gonna get freaking run over by the cart?
That would be
No.
hilarious. Holy shit. Horses
So-
just get flattened.
Sebastian, as you yank the cart to a stop, unfortunately, while you don't go sailing, because of course the cart isn't going something like 60 miles per hour, of course not, but it is going at a fairly standard rate of about like 4 to 8 miles per hour. It is enough to yank you off the front and cause you to fall into the dirt between the two horses that are pulling it. So you do fall a bit, and you're gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you
Okay.
do so,
Alright.
leaving you at
I'm-
128.
You scrape your knee.
I could,
And-
while I'm on the ground, I could Misty step back into the chair like nothing happened.
Really? You want to do
Yep.
that?
Yep, I'm gonna Misty step back into the chair like nothing happened.
I'm gonna be
Didn't
smart.
you have to use your reaction to
Well-
Misty Step on in the first place?
No, it's just a spell that I can cast, and we're not in any initiative right now.
Since the cart stopped, I'm gonna just use maybe my firebolt real quick to try to shoot at the bindings on the horses on that cart to try to get them free.
From the back, that's going to be a pretty tough shot. If you're just trying to get the bindings, you could ride past them and try to get the bindings, but you will have you'll have to like basically give up part of the position from the rear.
I mean,
I'm gonna, you know what, let me.
wait.
I'm just gonna set up
Wait. I thought we were still moving technically, and that cart stopped.
Well, yeah, you could still be moving. So you will have to go past them, though, to get it. You can't stay behind them, which I think would only leave Jen's cart in the rear. If I'm getting that right. Or are you riding with him? Because I'm trying to remember. You guys have the main carriage that Sebastian rides in, and then you guys have one other cart. I'm guessing that Ocularis is currently riding on. And Jamroon was riding with Sebastian, along with his dog and Boga, and then there's just...
Yeah, so
Boonj and Jen on Jen's cart.
I mean, I guess something else. I could just walk
Yeah.
in front of it. I could just walk real quick and just shoot it there.
Okay, let me just set up a basic little battlefield here so that we can have this, you know,
Yeah.
set. Let's give me 5 minutes. Done.
This way they can't.
Draw
card going
shape.
again.
I'm gonna make it brown because I
God,
like
I
it.
wish I could apply a divine smite to my fist. Oh, that'd be funny.
Just beat the crap out of him. Just yeet him off the cart.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. If they start fighting, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of them non-lethal.
These 2 brown squares are going to be horses. Don't ask questions.
I don't even see it. I just see the.
I know. I'm setting it up so that you guys have like. I'm gonna assume.
General idea of what's going on.
I'm gonna assume the Jin's cart is about the same size since it's like a little merchant cart, and we don't know exactly what size it is. So I'm basically gonna make it a 10-foot by 15-foot cart. That sounds about right. Because you know, shapes are easy. I'm gonna move these down a little bit because to put the other cart, which Boga quickly stops as soon as you Misty Step out of the way, and the other cart stops. But obviously, everybody is very cool. The carriage I think is bigger. I'm just gonna make it look bigger because God, I need to learn the sizes of these things.
Yeah, I guess if we're pulling up, I guess I'll just hop off real quick. Run up as far as I can. Use cunning action to get further ahead of the thing, and then I'm gonna do my firebolt.
Okay. Oh God, why is that purple all of a sudden? Roll 20. I didn't ask for this. I didn't
Dominic
choose
having
this.
A great time. You didn't ask for this. You didn't choose. But there it is.
You didn't choose this, and yet here you are. And it's treated no differently than being a crag shark Bandit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I slay me apparently. Okay, I'm gonna try to make these guys about the rights. God, that's so small. Whatever.
All of the sudden, you're a crag shark.
You didn't. God, we need to stop.
Crag shark.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, no, it's a crag shark.
They're the bandit group.
In the north.
They're the
Right.
confirmed. They're the confirmed baddies of the north.
Yep.
Okay.
The bad boys of the north and the bad boys of
And-
the south. South side represent.
Wormy
South
boys.
side,
Five,
we might be learning that
Yeah.
real quickly here.
Okay.
Now, is it spelled sandworms as worms WORMS?
No.
or
It's
WYRMS?
WORMS.
Okay,
Like earthworm.
Like earthworm.
got it. Got it.
With my 4 super intelligent brains, I will figure out the solution to this. Kunj. Oh god, that's so small. Can I? I'm just advanced. Set dimensions.
I know it. I know.
Roll
exactly
20.
what I'm doing.
1 by 1. That
Really
that
quick.
is not 1 by 1. Roll 20.
Really quick, while you're busy making that, I'm going to shout from above. They probably won't be able to tell my location, that this caravan is now the property of the sandworms.
Why would you do that?
This caravan is now the property of the Crimson Caravan.
What if these are the sandworms? That's my biggest
Yeah.
concern.
Well, that'll give us information, because based on their reaction, either A, they're just random dudes, and they're just random bandits, and we can take them out without question. If
Okay,
any of them
sure.
get away, they can just attribute it to the sandworms attacking. And if they are
Okay, sure.
sandworms, then we'll know immediately whether or not we need to kill all of them, and if we could find out more information from them.
That quickly tell us who the baddies are.
Please tell me.
Okay, and I know I'm going to try to intimidate them into not fighting back.
We have you surrounded on all sides.
We have you surrounded.
I know, and as soon as Dominic is ready,
At
for
least
it,
from
I know
this
exactly
side.
what I'm gonna say to intimidate them.
And
Hang on,
yeah,
I
so
need
ready?
to put Sebastian between these two fucking horses that are definitely horses
Hey,
and not
hey!
just gray
I Misty
boxes.
stepped back into the chair,
Oh yeah, that's right. You're covered in sand though.
and
It's
it's
sand
fine.
and dirt.
I'm as I sit next to him, I'm just going to lean in a little closer, and I'm gonna go. Your options are, A, you can surrender, and these next few moments won't be painful, or you can fight back, and I'll make sure your final moments on this plane are incredibly painful. Your option.
Okay, give me just a second and we can get to that. Because I
Yeah.
finally have made it to just now I have to make Ocularis slightly bigger. There we go.
There's an order being
God, this is
Oh.
jank. This is jank. I need to just set up why is the picture for this just a big enemy? You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys can
Are you
guys can see
fucking
everything.
kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
God damn it! I rolled a 2.
Wait, what?
11. Fucking Christ!
All right, hang
I
on.
hate
All
you,
right,
Roll20.
let's see. Let's see
I hate
how
your dumb
let's see how he
fucking ass.
does. Who knows?
Wait,
He
what?
could be bad. Yeah, he's bad. He's not. He's not. He is pissing his pants. Okay.
He's the driver for good reason.
All right, everybody, get yourselves. We're gonna roll initiative at this point.
What
Oh,
about
God.
my cunning action here?
Yes.
Get in
All right,
front.
so you
Yeah,
move 5, 10, 50, 20, 25,
Yeah, I guess I'll move right
25,
and
50. Okay, so
and try.
just move yourself where you want to go. I will let you do this.
What the fuck is up with me rolling 6 today?
I was gonna pull up to the right side just to.
Okay,
be there. And-
Ocularis
and
is a 19. Hold on, we're gonna figure this out.
God.
We're gonna figure this out. I think. Okay, Boga got a 10. Jin got a 7. Let's see how these guys do. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Hold on. Oh wow, that's really good. Hold on.
Maybe at this point I should just take a level into monk.
You know, I was gonna firebolt this, but if I'm this close to it, I might as well just use my blades. It'll be a lot more easier.
I
prefer
wouldn't
to
take a.
multi-
Wait, why do you want to take a level in monk, Cameron?
So I could beat the shit out of you. That's literally it.
He's gonna use what God
No,
gave him.
So I can roll to punch.
Okay, I will do
And-
my initiative real quick.
Yes, do
I
do
can
your
punch
initiative.
But
Let's see
bro,
what
you
it is.
won't be able to have all the cool level 20
Eh.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then I will also.
Shit.
That
I
all
don't
depends on your
care.
class. Because, like, Bard doesn't have cool level 20 stuff.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh,
Can
geez,
take
that's a
some
good
points
one.
into Warlock because they already have charisma base.
Hey,
Level
so you'll
20
be able to
warlocks are
go
freaking
ranger.
nuts, dude.
They're
I
insane.
am going to take what I find.
Brought
would
literally
be
get
fun
all
for
my
me to
spell slots
take.
back after every short rest.
Yeah. You just take a chill pill and then I'm okay again.
Roll off with me,
I
Harley.
find it would be fun to multi-class into a monk.
You know
so I
what?
can beat
I'm
the
pretty
shit
sure
out
you're going to win. But let's just see if you don't.
of
Congratulations,
Oh
you
my
won.
God.
So,
Nice work.
okay. So, Kunj, with your action there, you managed to burn the straps connecting the horses, and this causes the horses, who are definitely horses and not formless blocks of ground, to skid off into the desert and just run.
Yeah. I'll
Good
even be
God.
like, get. Okay, good. Now they're gone.
Now back to business. Let's talk terms of your surrender.
Gentlemen, I want you to make me one check as you're screaming, because I need this just to determine the severity. Make me a performance check or a persuasion check, whichever you want to scream that the cart is now property of the sandworms.
Okay.
Since one thing I want to do in my turn real quick is just use Mage Hand and
Well,
just
it's the
grab
same either
my
way.
coin. Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Just get your coin
A
back.
10! yeah.
Just snag it on your way by.
Roll off.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, roll off? Really?
Yeah, yes,
Oh
roll
my.
off. Oh boy.
17!
Okay.
Poor guy.
So
Poor guy.
unfortunately, as you scream that, you just get a lot of confused. Huh? What the fuck? And like you're still floating over them, and they just hear this voice, and they're like, "What the hell?" Though it's not a very revealing answer. So let's see. Kunj, you're the first one to take a move here.
I'm a little nervous. I might have confused them a little too much.
Really, first and first, out of anything else, there's one important item I need to grab before I can start anything, and that is I'm gonna Mage Hand and grab where I put the coin at.
Yes, that is just fine. You go ahead and grab that. I think it's a bonus action for Mage Hand. God,
Not one action. It's one action, I'm pretty sure.
Imagine having your entire brain taken up by Pokemon information and not knowing every D&D spell by heart.
I believe it is a full action since it has to
Yes,
move as well.
it is a full action. So you can grab the Mage Hand, your coin from the Mage Hand if you want to.
Hold on, let me just quickly look up a thing real quick. Okay, yeah, actually, hold on.
And yes,
We
I
can
did
retrieve
just
it later.
check.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use Cunning Action to do all of this, actually, too, by the way.
Can you use Cunning Action to do Mage Hand?
Because as Mage Hand Ledgerman, in addition, you can use the bonus action granted by your Cunning Action to control the hand.
That sounds fine. Yeah, so you go ahead and use your Cunning Action to grab your coin from its wedge spot in the cart, and you still got your other stuff.
Yep. I am just gonna quickly. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna ready an action to. Actually, can I ready action at this point? Because I was
Hey,
just
look,
ready
it's a desert now.
Yay! Okay, I guess I'll stand next to the door and ready in action. If anyone comes out of if there's a door right next to me, I'll ready in action. If anyone comes out there, I'm just gonna stab them with my Shadow Blade, or actually, yeah. I'll use my ready action to. Actually, I don't know.
That would be fine. If you want to prep like a special like melee attack for an attack of opportunity, I think that would work, right?
Well, okay, so I use kind. Okay, I guess yeah, I'll summon out Shadow Blade if I can, and
if someone else tries to jump out of the cart, then you could stab them immediately as an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
that's
and and it's also nighttime, right?
It is getting pretty late. It's like let's see, you guys left at about 8 p.m. It took you guys. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock at this point.
Okay, so
it's
going down about an hour to catch up.
I just need to know when it's dim light.
Yeah, it's dim light right now, pretty much.
Great, yes. Okay, I'm definitely ready in my attack for whoever comes out.
Okay.
Cool.
With that in mind, Ocularis, you are the second person to jump into action in your little cart off onto the left.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on their cart.
In a way, that's funny.
Burn. It's time to kill. It's time to just blow up their fucking cart.
It's time to just overkill them.
This is what you get for being thieves.
I just want to make it so they can't run away easily.
They already lost their horses. They can't go anywhere with the cart.
Well, even if they scatter, I want our sniper to be able to see them from miles away and just be able to pick them off as they run.
Well, you can throw fairy fire on the people inside, can't you?
Yeah, I just throw Fairy Fire on the entire cart, and it hits spell.
Okay, so what is the so it's DC 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The card can't roll a dex save.
Okay, so there's five of them that have to make the fairy fire thing, I think. There we go, fairy fire. So any creature in the area spells also like.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay, so it's a dex save. Okay, so they're okay. So so the first three, the top three are gonna fail, but the bottom two, they get fairy fired, or they don't get fairy fired. So this guy, he's got fairy fire. This guy, he's got fairy fire. This guy, he's got fairy fire. So the glittery, flamey, budding light of the fairy fire envelops the entire cart. I think Sebastian also has to make the save, if I'm looking at it. Let's see, 20 cube. Any creature in the area when the spell's cast is also outlined. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna have to make a dex save, Sebastian. Never fucking mind!
I mean, technically, if it's a cube, he could just, like, not put him inside of it and catch everybody else in it.
No, it's fine.
That's
To
not
get
possible.
the other person on the bench, I have to hit him.
Sebastian,
It's fine.
I can
Sebastian,
get it so I don't hit Kunj, but
You could make it diagonal, so, like, the edges...
Dude,
it's fine. He succeeded his saving throw. So,
Okay, whatever then.
Sebastian basically does a JoJo, like, dodge. He does a JoJo pose and dodges under it.
He does
and
the
just
Ulnar stand.
Yes, exactly. And he completely dodges the fairy fire. And all of these guys are currently...
Back to business. Let's discuss further about your surrender.
Hang on. It's their turn. He immediately tries to jump out of the cart away from you and run away. He is screaming like a little girl. You got an attack of opportunity if you want. That's the enemy's turn currently.
I'm gonna sock him in the back of the head.
You're gonna punch him in the back of the head? Okay, make an attack roll with advantage.
In all fairness, my sword is not drawn at the moment.
Okay.
So I can't slice him, so my only option is to sock him in the back of the head. So
oh shit, I
let's,
need to...
let's get this bread.
Let's see.
Hey! Finally!
Hang on, I need to do a thing. It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? I want to die.
So I just blasted 6 damage right in the back of his fucking head.
Okay, hold on. I need to do a quick thing because All right, do you want to know what's something annoying about Roll20 that I have found and I hate? So, if you want to set up a default token for an enemy, right? So, I'm doing this in another game that I'm running. So, what I did was I set up all of my creatures beforehand, and I gave them each a health bar for their token. And then I set that token as the default token. Roll20, being as dipshit as it is, decides that, yeah, there are multiple tokens out on the field with an HP bar, but if you change the HP bar on one of them, it's going to change all of them of the same token type. And there's no way to turn that off. The only way to get around this, and I think this is the case... Oh my god. Can you just...
Make lots of identical tokens that have a different marker for them?
No, I don't think that's the case. I think what you have to do... Yeah, so I just confirmed this is the case. You have to leave the default token picture, but every time you drag it out onto the field, you have to manually add the HP every time. It is obnoxious. So
I have completely lost connection to Roll20.
Oh, that sucks.
Did anybody see my roll?
Yes, I saw your roll of a 22, and that is absolutely going to hit this man, and you just clock him in the back of the head for 6 damage. It's not enough to stop him by any means, but you hear him go, ah! As he kind of like falls down onto the ground, and he begins to make his way to run. Let's see.
Oh no, you come back here, young man.
so he gets to about here, and he is just booking it. The other guys, though, they begin. You hear them yell, "Ah, we're compromised! Charge!" And they just start piling out of the cart. These two right here. They'll go 5, 10. He goes right here. 5, 10. Wait. Okay. So wait. Hang on. So he goes 5, 10, 15. So yeah, he's gonna go after you. So they're kind of getting themselves out. This guy runs right here, and this guy runs right here. They're gonna fight at you from inside the cart while you're standing on the bench. I think they can all make attack rolls. So we're gonna make some attack rolls here. Advanced dice roller, save me.
They're making mistakes by they're standing next to each other.
I cannot seem to get back into Roll20.
Rip a dip.
Why?
Okay, so
Come on. There we go. Oh my god, I'm back. Hello, friends.
Okay, Sebastian, take that damage like a good boy, and I'll deal with them.
So, Sebastian, you get 2 attacks on you that both rolled the exact same number and miss like a fool. You guys can see these rolls, right?
Hold on, you two. I'll play with you later. I have
you know what?
to find your friend.
I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. You guys can see the rolls. I don't give a fucking shit. So they miss you. They just start clinking against your armor. It's awkward fighting from within the cart. Jen, one makes it attack at you with a... Ooh, that's tough. That's rough, buddy.
These guys. Oh no.
Ocularis,
so bad.
there's one coming at you too, and I think that's going to hit. Okay, so
hey,
let's.
Dom, are you intending for us to see your rolls?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
That way we can check him against our own armor class, so he doesn't have to look every time.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Deep 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 boop. I think that's what it is. Fuck. Okay, so these scimitars slash at you guys. So Jen, you're going to take 14 slashing damage, and Arcularis is going to take 11. Okay, so that brings Ocularis down to 62. Save that so that the thing updates. And Jen, you also take 14 because I think you have 1 temporary HP, it looks like, from earlier.
We'll have 1 temp left, so that's 13.
Yes, so you have 88 HP currently. All right. Life is as it is. That is their turn. Jammerman, where the fuck are you? Did I forget?
I am above the cart.
No, I'm just wondering where the hell your token went.
Your token was just like...
I'm in space.
Yeah, it just doesn't exist.
Alright. So there's that. It is now your turn.
Considering. I could just, like, vaporize one of these dudes, but I don't want to fireball the cart in case we destroy the merchandise.
Well, and, you know, your friend is on it. You know, that's totally not,
Well,
you know, that's important.
I'm above. I could, like, shoot the back of the cart and blow up the guys inside without catching you. Plus, I can just, like, shape it around you. But I don't want to blow up the cart, so... And these two other guys in the back here are too close to the cart for me to be able to hit them without hitting our own cart. So,
Well,
in which case, I'm just gonna lightning the dude that's standing next to Ocularis.
Okay, let's see that, Which spell are you using?
Lightning.
Okay.
Like, lightning bolt, rather.
Got it.
Scoop-a-da-bop.
100 feet long and 5
Scoop-a-da-bop.
feet wide.
Yeah, I'm only gonna have one target for it in this case, but...
Yep.
so everyone here, I have a question. Who here knows?
Does a 29 hit?
Does a nat 20 hit? Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a... Lightning Bolt is not a spell attack. They actually have to make a save.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot.
They're
Damn,
gonna
that's
make
a
some...
waste of a nat 20. Damn it.
God damn it. I'm just gonna...
Oh, well.
Save it for later.
I'm making the saves on here. Fucking God, I hate Roll20 sometimes. I find it weird that you can't set it as a GM on here, which is fine. Okay, so he fails the dex save. So you will have to adjust, otherwise you are going to get Ocularis in the... Oh no, you could shape it, can't you?
I'm in the air anyways, so I'm like basically shooting it with actual lightning from the heavens.
It is still a 100-foot line, though.
Yeah, but it's a diagonal line. It would probably connect to the ground before it got to Ocularis.
Alright, I'll allow it. Roll the damage.
Alright.
Could I technically
about
turn
31.
you into a human taser?
Okay, so he takes 31 damage, leaving him with... HP. So you zap the ever-loving fuck out of him. He's still standing, but he is very, very much hurt. You can tell it. The lightning just arcs straight down into it, and it's like a cartoonish, body jolting, you could see his skeleton kind of deal. It is power. It is powerful, and he is very upset about it.
Suck it, nerd.
And it is now Boga's turn. So he's in it for 10, 15, 25, and 30. I want to make sure that I'm not being stupid.
I want to teach him how to use Misty Step too.
That would be hilarious. But he currently... So he moves as far as he can... Actually, wait, so you can go 5, 10, 15... Yeah, okay, so he's gonna go right here. And he is going to try to block this guy from running away. But that is all that he can do with that dash. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so yeah, Sigurd also rushes to your side, Sebastian.
Okay.
And I think that goes for their turn. So Sebastian, it's your turn finally.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action to whistle Sigurd to attack the guy Boga's attacking. So I'm gonna.
He can't reach him.
Huh?
He just I do their turns at the same time. He just spent 60 feet of movement to get over to you.
Wait, when did that rule change happen?
I didn't do any rule changes, but since you Misty stepped out of the way, he didn't exactly come with you. He has to come to you.
Why did he move?
Because he was at the front of the cart. It's not possible for him in one turn to get to the location you want him to.
Well, but why did he move to me first? Like, I would have rather have had him move.
He still wouldn't really be able... Okay, so if he was right here, even if I was being really generous, because that is 55 feet, he would have to go 5, 10.
Well, I'd
15,
still rather
20.
have him
For
move
convenience sake, let's
towards
just
him.
say that he sent him to the other dude. Shouldn't
I
make
would
any
at least
difference.
want him to move towards.
Okay,
the
so
guy.
he can make it to here. That is as close as he can make it, if that's the case.
Well, that's what I'd rather have him.
Okay,
do,
then that's
because
fine.
it
I
would be
won't
more
move him when
useful.
Boga moves. Then I will let you do it as a bonus action.
But yeah.
I'm sorry. That's just how I've been doing it since the start. So
All
I
good.
just
All
prefer
right,
it do it that
next.
way.
So it's your turn
So
still.
then I'm going to
Where is my turn order?
use
Where
my
did it go?
movement. Huh?
My fucking turn order is gone. Why?
Oh my god.
Add turn. It's just. There we go. Now there's just gonna be a random enemy token in here, isn't there? No? I guess not. That's fine. Alright, turn order is up. Alright, go.
Okay,
Sorry.
So then I'm going to use my movement to draw my weapon, and I'm going to strike at the guy directly, like, to my south.
Okay, alright. Make me an attack roll.
And I can do it with advantage because he's fairy fired.
Yes, sir.
God, why did my dice roller disappear? Come on. Okay.
So, I believe, yeah, that will hit. That 16 will hit. Roll me some damage.
No, that's not. Okay. 13, and then with
The frick are you rolling?
He's rolling the damage on,
and then
on
plus
his
5, and
magic
plus 5 to
sword.
that. And then plus 5 to that. So.
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm not used to
13,
this dice roller yet.
13 plus. Okay, so you got 16 and then 20. Okay, so the guy takes 20 damage. What the hell was that?
Somebody just got fucking.
That was me. That was the smoke alarm.
So-
I guess Bebop.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Your attack does hit. You swing your sword directly down on him, and it cleaves into him. It's getting a good chunk of his.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to swing my sword at his neck.
Okay, do your extra attack.
Just so you know, you can roll it like that. Yeah,
Okay,
there you got it.
Unnatural 20. Literally twice in a row.
Wahoo.
Okay, so let's do this correctly this time. So, boom, boom. 13 again.
Okay.
Epic.
Plus the.
Why didn't you just add in the extra?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
add it to it. You don't have
Wow,
to have
just
just one
it,
dice roll.
literally another 20.
And then another 20. So 40 damage to this homie.
All right, you give another slice at his neck, and you just cleave into him. It is a huge amount of blood, and he is barely holding onto life. He clutches his neck, just bleeding through his hand, trying his best to stay alive, but he is pretty much about to drop dead.
Last thing I do is I look at the guy to his left and go,
Come on, let's be friends here. Put your weapon down.
That's he seems very, very scared at this point. Jin, your
Oh.
yeah, it's
Oh,
your turn.
I have. Wait, my turn?
No, it's Jen's turn.
Okay, because I had plans. Hopefully I can pull them off.
oh my
Okay,
God.
so my turn.
Yes,
The
sir.
only person around me is the guy that stabbed me, so I can finally use it. Sword burst!
Yay!
Yeah.
My only close range defensive spell.
Wonderful.
So the guy needs to make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 force damage.
Okay. I think what's your DC?
My DC is 17.
Oh, okay. So he just makes it with his roll of a 17.
Now, is that half damage or is that just?
It doesn't say. Sword Burst doesn't say half damage.
Yeah, it doesn't specify half damage.
I know that because I have Sword Burst in my thing. What I'm asking is because he made the exact AC. Are you counting it like if somebody were to strike and roll the exact?
That's not how saves work typically. It's not like he was
Okay.
making a spell attack. So he does. So he does dodge out of the way.
Attacks have to be at least equal to the AC. Dodges have to be at least equal to the difficulty in order to not receive the full
I figured
effect.
I'd at least ask.
He's mostly asking for the half damage rule on hitting an AC directly.
I was
That's
just
not a
curious if
normal
that's
rule.
what
It can
we
be a
were
home
doing.
rule, but I don't think that's a normal thing.
We
That's how
almost
we've
always have
played it.
played it with that. I don't know if we discussed that, and I'm pretty sure nobody has ever called me out on doing that. So, I mean,
Yeah, for the most
It's
part, we
just
don't even know
something-
what the enemy's AC are. So unless you're hitting us at the exact same amount,
anyway,
Well, that's the thing, is that Dominic and I have always DM'd games with that home rule in mind, so that's why I was asking.
I can't
First
remember if
I've
that's
heard of
like
it.
an old. I
Well,
can't
in
remember
any
if that's
case.
an old rule. Anyway, Jen, you got anything else you want to do this turn?
Not really.
Okay. In that case, it is finally up to Kunja's turn at the top of the order. Let's see your grand design.
Okay, wait. So wait, it is my turn.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk around this guy so that way he doesn't get his attack opportunity. And if I have to use cunning action, I fucking will to get right here next to this guy.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'm gonna target his friend to the right there though, and then I'm gonna be hitting him with. I'm gonna be casting the spell Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
Wait, did I kill the guy
No.
in front of me?
No, but he
No,
is dying. He is dying
He's
right now.
He's about. I want to say he's about to be nuked really, really hard.
tanked 40 damage.
Well,
Okay.
Rest in peace, buddy.
I mean, in that fairy fire, it gives me advantage as well.
Yeah, since this is an attack, yes, it would give you advantage.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take advantage of that. And I'm gonna know. Okay. Well, then, I mean, either way, he's dying. Okay. So the damage is gonna be because of Green Flame Blade. I get to roll a lovely 5. Okay. So hold on. Let me bring up the rolls here. A 5d8. Lovely.
For this second guy. So yeah, the first guy is you're gonna need to roll the damage on your actual weapon for the first guy, but the second guy is gonna take the fire.
Well, actually, no. The target himself gets to take some damage as well.
On a hit, the target suffers the weapon attack's normal effects, and then you can cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature.
Yes. However,
The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
I'm level 11 though, so therefore it says So
Oh,
he takes one
to the tire. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing this here.
Yeah,
It is worded
yeah.
so strangely on that one.
Yeah.
Now in the
Yeah.
bonus thing, it says to the target, and not the second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Why
Or
write it
wait,
like that? So he's
I
gonna
have no
take.
idea. Like I said, or 4v40. I think it'd be 40, right?
It would be 2d8 for both. Yeah, each one takes 2d8. On top of that, in the original one, no, the second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which for you is what? It's like
+6.
Okay, so it's gonna take 6 plus 2d8. So it's 2d8 plus 6
Okay.
fire damage for him, and the other guy's gonna take 2d8. So just roll 2d8.
Okay. I just.
And I'll compile it.
It's worded really weirdly. So there's
Okay.
that.
Alright, yeah, so there's that. That's for the first guy, and then roll your 2d8 plus 6.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, alright, with all of that out of the way, let's see. So, you cleave your weapon into the first guy, and the green fire just singes into him, and as the blood pours out of it, you can see it basically boiling, and he drops dead on the floor. The flame immediately leaps from the open wound that you just made and envelops itself around this other guy, and he just takes that 17 fire damage like a man. He is dead, but you can see that his hair is like singed. The smell of burnt hair just goes, and half of his face is essentially burnt. So this
The
guy
pain would
this
stop
guy
if
is
you'd put your
absolutely-
weapon down.
Well, I guess that'll be it for me. I guess I'm just gonna sit there and just enjoy the nice, lovely desert evening.
The nice, lovely desert evening and the smell of burning flesh and hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that ain't romance, I don't know what is. Ocularis, it's your turn.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
I don't do this very often, but I might have to stab the guy in front of me.
I mean, you could, absolutely. Stab his ass.
Well, I can attempt to. It's gonna work. Whew.
Yeah, that will hit. And that's what,
18.
8 damage?
8 damage.
Alright, so you reach down, and the guy who is coming to attack you, he literally just, like, gets the rapier directly in his shoulder, and he just goes, ah! And you just quickly retract it, and he's just like, fuck you! He is living, but you can see his legs are just shaking. There we go. The man is on death's door.
It can all be over.
Got anything left?
Good.
Gong.
That's it for me.
Gong.
So Sebastian, I want you to make me an intimidation or persuasion check. Just take your pick.
You know.
Evil bad guy is on death's door.
You know exactly how it goes.
Okay. That's yeah. That's gonna be an oof from him. You say this could all. You basically say what you did, and he looks around a bit, and he drops his weapon on the floor of the cart, and he throws his hands
Good.
up.
That was smart.
With the exception of him, though, this guy's gonna continue to try to run. And as he steps out of Boga's melee range, Boga is gonna make a neat little attack roll. Can I pop out the character sheet? There we go. There's my little kobold man here. There he goes. And we're gonna make. Oh, unfortunately, that's not going to hit. So this guy, he goes 20, 30. So he is trying to. Oh wait, no, he has advantage. Wait, hold on. Baba Booey. Nope.
Aw.
Rip
I'm
Boga.
sorry, Boga.
So this guy is gonna continue to run, and you just hear Boga scream that he needs to get his ass back here. These guys are gonna continue to attack you guys though. So let's make some attack rolls, shall we?
Okay.
Ocularis. That will hit. Yes, it will. And Jin, that won't
doesn't hit.
That does not hit. So, Jin, that guy tries to take a swing at you, but just like he did, you quickly sidestep onto another portion of the cart and then get back. It is a war of attrition over here, apparently. Ocularis, you take 12 slashing damage as the guy cleaves into you, bringing you down to 50 HP. And that is going to end their turn, bringing us to Jabberman. It's your turn.
All right.
We got the guy covered in here.
Yep.
So the dude in
he's
front of
turned him.
Ocularis, I'm gonna go ahead and blast him with a firebolt.
Sounds like a plan. Roll me that spell attack, boy.
Sebastian can just be like, I got that guy over there.
I got another nat 20!
Jesus Christ.
That's 2 in a row!
That is great. All right, roll me some damage. Critical. Wait. So what's the max damage? Did I change that rule? I can't remember. I think I changed the rule that max damage is. You basically do the max damage with your critical dies.
Huh?
You know what? Just roll the critical. Just roll the damage die twice, as normal, because I don't remember if I said that or not.
So that'll be 6d10 because it's normally 3.
Yes, it'll be 60, 10
This
fire
is,
damage.
this is stronger than a lightning bolt.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, whoops, I missed.
30.
38.
Okay, so you cast a firebolt, and in a fit of wow, this guy survived my lightning bolt. I am actually going to roast this man into nothing. You hit him with the firebolt, and you strike him directly in the head. The fire travels from his head down his body in such a quick burst that it's almost too fast for the naked eye to see. But once the near explosion happens, his body turns into what can only be described as a fucking strip of extra crispy bacon. The inner juices of his body have completely evaporated from the heat, and he drops to the floor a husk of what was formerly a human being.
I blow on the tip of my finger the world's most powerful cantrip.
That was the most powerful firebolt probably ever casted, or, well, at least you've ever casted.
Laughs an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast has nothing on my 38 damage firebolt.
Wait, how did you get 38
He
damage?
crit.
Because I crit.
What if you crit with Eldritch Blast?
Then you do Eldritch Blast crit. What is so hard to explain about that?
Your
You're
mom
gonna Eldritch Blast him into you're sending him to the outer gods, essentially, if that happens. Alright. Is that all you'd like to do on your turn?
Yep.
Okay. With that, it is now Boga's turn, and he's in hot pursuit. He's going by 15, 20,
Yeah,
and
actually-
he gets right past here. Oh,
In order for Eldritch Blast to do that much damage at level 11, he'd have to crit 3 times in a row.
Oof.
That's a lot. How
Yeah.
did you manage to get one crit that dealt 38 damage?
Because normally it's 3d10, and since it was crit, it was 6d10.
Ah, okay.
Yes. All right.
Meanwhile,
So
Eldritch Blast is only 1d10 each, but he shoots it 3 times.
Okay.
he has it. I forget there's an advantage toggle. Are you kidding me? Boga cannot hit this guy for the life of him, apparently. So yeah, that's not happening. Oh, there's the extra enemy turn. All right, Sebastian, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30. Hold on.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my last Misty Step to get here.
Try not to kill the dude,
You
just
could
knock
get
him out.
you could get on the other side of him. You have enough space, I think. It's how many feet? Is it 30 feet for Misty Step?
Misty. Let me remind myself here. 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, 30 feet into an unoccupied space. All right, so yeah, you can get exactly there.
And I'm going to slash at his leg.
Okay. Make me an attack roll. Watch you. Now you're gonna start. You're gonna start rolling shit too. Yep. The 10s are contagious.
God.
No, that's gonna miss, but you have advantage. So.
All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. Boom.
Let's
Oh.
whoa!
Yeah. So that is gonna just barely graze him. So go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. Hold on.
You can roll 2d10 plus 2d4, so you don't have to do it in 2 separate rolls.
I know. Well, I kind of. Well. Wow. Okay.
You are just not going to listen to him ever, are you?
No. I'm sorry.
That
Cameron,
way you
you
don't
are.
have to do 2 rolls, bro.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That's what you get for not listening to me.
So the guy takes 12 damage from your attack as you're just grazing him, which
Okay,
brings
and
him
then
down
with
a
my second
ways.
attack-
But
With my second attack, I'm just gonna slice his leg.
okay, you're gonna do it
His
again.
other leg. I'm
You're
gonna
trying
go
to
for his
cripple
other
the
leg.
man.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Come on!
Okay, that second one does hit. The 10s really are contagious, though.
What the frick?
Yes, they are. What in the god?
Jesus,
What in the
5%
goddamn-
chance my dick.
Oh,
Cameron, oh my god.
No, leave me alone.
Oh my god. Okay, so your second slash does strike true, and it leaves him like, you literally bring him to his knees as you sever you basically sever the tendons on his legs, and he drops down onto the floor, pretty much unable to move from this position with that attack.
Just give up. Escape is completely futile.
Futile.
Make me one more intimidation check.
Futile.
I swear to
Escape
God,
is futile.
Parker, I'm gonna kill you.
It sounds too much like feudal. F-E-U-D.
That's what I was saying.
Futile and feudal are two different
Oh
words.
my
Parker,
fucking
escape is futile.
God. What is
It's
up with the
futile.
shit goddamn
Oh, it
rules?
didn't
Futile?
show that one. It's a 19. Because there's a G
All
in
your base
toggle.
are belong to us.
So he doesn't seem intimidated. He gives you this angry sneer. Is that all you're gonna do on your turn?
Yep, that's all I can
Okay.
do.
Jin, it's now your turn. The war of attrition continues.
Has to make a DC 17 Dex saving throw.
You're gonna sword burst him again?
Yep.
Okay.
Why am I...
Nope, he's not surviving it this time. He's getting hit by that 100%.
So
I'm gonna guess that 7 is the damage? I am not sure.
Yep.
Alright.
yeah, I just rolled 3d6. So it's
Why did it compress into 7? What the heck?
That's so weird.
I don't know, but if I hover over it, it shows me that I got a 1, a 4, and a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
weird
I
looking.
see it too. Yeah, why is it doing that?
That's
All right,
weird.
well,
Maybe
whatever.
I'm
He
just
takes...
special.
Apparently. So he does take that 7 damage as the sword burst boosts out from you. And after missing his attack, he has to yank his sword out of the wood, his scimitar. And so he's not prepared for the second one, which cleaves his arm as he tries to, like, raise up to block it, which is not a smart idea. Is that all you've got on your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Kunj, it is your turn again.
Okay. So the guy that was running away is taken care of. I'm just gonna keep my Shadow Blade pointing at the guy right in front of me, making sure he is being smart about things right now. Don't
Okay.
move real quick. And I'm just gonna turn around. And can I see the guy attacking Jin from here?
Yes, you can see him.
Okay, I'm just gonna finger gun and fire firebolt towards him.
Wow, all the fire bolts today. Alright, make me that spell attack. Watch it crit.
Let me just remember. Okay, actually, wait, I already have it set up, so let me just go to my character sheet. I hope.
It's 20 plus your spell modifier.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
There you
he
go,
and he
17.
know. So just so you know, Parker, he does know. He's trying
Okay.
to get to his character sheet so that he can use the auto roller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Seems like
and
it.
you-
Yeah, whatever.
yeah. So
Now make that fire damage. It should be 3d10 for you as well. Yeah, because you guys are level 11.
yeah, 3d10. Okay, 3d10. Yeah. Okay. So and go.
Oh wow.
5.
Yeah, that's
Oh
a
my
big boy
God.
hit. That's a big boy hit. You flyer.
While pointing the sword at the other guy, I just finger gun back at the other guy and just take care of him.
Foomph! The firebolt jams its way into the back of his head, and it sets his head on fire, which he needs to quickly put out, but it leaves him hairless, and it smells so bad. He screams, though, and takes... He is still living, but the back of his head looks like an overdone muffin.
So I'm just gonna look back at the guy that I have at sword point and just tell him, "Don't do anything stupid."
he nods. Ocularis,
That's it.
it's your turn again.
I can put my boot up his ass.
My turn again. Guy in front of me's gone.
Well, he's not gone. He is crispy bacon. Bacon for the buzzards.
He's gone enough. I don't have to worry about him.
Unless you're hungry. And you're okay with that.
I'm not that hungry. I still have some wall lizard that tastes way better. I think I'll just insult
Insult
dude.
fuck ass over here.
He needs good insulting, so
Okay,
I'll
so
insult him.
that's the wisdom saving throw. DC
Wisdom
15.
save 15.
Nope. So he's gonna go ahead and roll your damage. And now he's big sad.
He's getting stabbed. He's getting burned. His mind's being fucked with.
What's a good icon for big sad? Here we go.
He takes 2 damage.
Very nice. The runes just shoot out of your hand and burn themselves into his body, and your insult leaves him a little bit sad. Speaking of which, if that's all you're going to do on this turn, it is...
Hey, Harley, you're level 11. You know it does 3d4, right?
It doesn't scale up.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't think Vicious Mockery does.
Yes, it does. At higher levels, it increases to 3d4 at level 11.
Yep, you know what? Yeah, it is. So
Does?
it is. Yeah, it reaches to 3d4. So roll 2
Stop
more.
playing Pokio and start.
All of you guys are
fucking-
using your spells like you're level 1.
Womp
Yeah,
womp.
no more Pokio, more D&D, Dominic.
Excuse. What are you talking about? No more Pokio? Can you explain yourself, please?
He's just speaking nonsense to confuse you.
I mean, I hope so. I'm gonna kick him in the fucking
Pokio
teeth.
is now banned.
I'm gonna kick you in the teeth
Why would you do that?
because I need
Sounds
to
like a
at this
fun
point.
Sounds like a fun time.
I
So does
don't
your
want
mother.
you to be able to pronounce your T's.
How dare you?
So
How am I supposed to suckle upon your mother's teeth?
roll an
if I
additional
can't
2d4,
pronounce T's?
Ocularis.
Steven, I swear to God, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna come over there and beat your goddamn ass with a fucking stick.
Is that so?
Oh wow!
Yes.
Hey, max damage. Look at that.
I will find the heftiest, the wettest, and the pokiest stick I can find and come beat your ass with it.
So
Like
this
my cock after
guy,
I pound your sister.
this guy is actively like the runes of the insult that you just cast are now burned directly into his like skin, though it's currently under his armor that you can't see, and he is like reeling. He is very badly hurt, and he is quickly losing consciousness. Is that all you're going to do then for this turn?
Yeah.
So quickly losing consciousness, this guy immediately he goes to make one final attack as he is pretty sure he is about to die and he wants to take you with him. Unfortunately, his attack completely misses, and as a hang on, we're gonna roll.
Advantage anyways.
Yeah, that is true, and that's why I didn't roll a second time. I guess he could get a nat 1. You're right. He did not. Okay, yeah. So he immediately starts running away. So you get an attack of opportunity there. Jen, go ahead and you can fucking end this man. But he wants to run now.
He wants to run now. Well, he's still close enough. I might as well sword blast.
Can you do that? Can you do that as a reaction?
I don't think so. No, I need Warcaster.
Shoot.
I guess I kick him.
You could kick him. Make me an attack roll.
Oh,
Go for the
geez,
shins!
I don't think that you get any +2 attack if you're not using a weapon or anything that you're used to.
No, I
Not
just
unless you're
have to
proficient.
roll it. I got a 9.
Yeah, so that'll miss if you're just gonna kick him. So your
Yeah.
kick does miss, and he's just gonna go by.
But wait, he has advantage because he still has Fairy Fire on him, right?
Fairy Fire is not on this guy. It was on every
Oh,
other
it
guy
wasn't
at
on
the
that guy.
bottom, too.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's as far as he can go because he used his attack action this turn. He is trying to
now-
book it.
But now he's farther away from me, so I can hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh
I
no!
will turn him into bacon first.
Don't do it to him. Jamberman, it's your turn.
Oh,
Bacon time.
God.
I
Be
really
careful how-
what?
I'd be real careful with the attack because we don't know which one of these guys has the goods on them.
It's okay. It won't singe them beyond repair, I don't imagine.
I don't think
It's
you can
marble.
burn marble very easily.
Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
mean, maybe if I was like
Remove the
doing a
spell.
fireball, or if they were like inside the cart and the cart was burning on top of them. But
I mean, they're very small right now, so I don't know. I just want to be cautious.
I don't think physics changes too much. Does
The
a
worst
15
thing
hit?
that would
Yeah, it's a
happen is
15
the
will
spell
hit.
dispels, and suddenly he's covered in carts of marble.
True.
Yeah. Also, we have to figure out how to move these carts
I'm gonna
back.
go ahead and use my maximum damage once per day ability, so it just does maximum damage of 35.
You're gonna do 35 to this man.
Yeah, why not?
Man,
So,
I don't even have to roll.
we now have enough human bacon to make the world's largest BLT. Because you do pretty much the exact same thing to him, where you basically roast his skin to nothingness. There's still a little juice on him. He's not quite as done as his friend over there, but yeah, this man is hella dead. He is gone.
note the stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
and
Hold
plays
on,
off the
sorry.
rest.
I actually do need to roll. I misread how my ability works. It only gives one of the Diamax rolls, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it
Okay.
properly. I think it'll probably kill him anyways, but I'm gonna check.
I'm just gonna be real. He had 2 HP. No, anything you do is going to kill him outright.
Okay, yeah. So it would have done 29 instead. So that's fine.
Yeah. So
He's still toasty.
he's hella dead. So speaking of that, it is now Boga's turn. He turns to Sebastian just for like a look of, are we capturing this guy or am I murking him?
That's up to him.
And I
He
looked
was
down at
not
him.
he was not frightened by you, so you assume that he is going to try to do something when his turn next comes.
Oh,
If
it
you
looks
declare
like
it, you can make it a non-lethal attack as long as it's not a crit.
That's true.
it looks like this guy's made his choice.
Boga then he's gonna make a non-lethal attack with his scimitar. He does still have advantage, so I'm gonna actually hit the advantage toggle. Hey, look, he actually gets to hit. So,
Beautiful. Holy.
which is enough. He bops the guy on the back of the head, and the guy just simply falls to the ground, unconscious.
Very good, Boga. Solid hit.
Boga is happy with that result anyway. Very frustrating to miss so many often, and now he hates the number 10 for some reason.
At least you weren't a coward that fled from battle like this.
And with that, that's the end of that combat there, because you have successfully incapacitated all these guys. And I say
have
incapacitated for only
cowards.
2. Now, this guy has also surrendered.
Oh, okay, he surrendered. Gotcha.
Yep,
Yep,
yes,
I'm gonna
that's our
take
Cool,
point.
cool.
The guy that Boga knocked out, I'm gonna heave him onto my shoulders and bring him back. But hey, you guys also realize that because we didn't blow up the cart, now we have a free cart.
And
God damn it.
Yes.
We're gonna have to find new horses, though.
That's true. We could tie this tiny cart to the back of one of our carts.
True. Yes. And we are gonna need something to probably put some of these marbles in, so.
Yep. So I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to heave him into the back of the cart. Yeah, we'll just heave him into the back of the cart, and maybe we should check the contents of the cart that they were driving.
All
Yeah,
right.
And also check their bodies to see which one has the boxes, and also to see if there's anything good on them.
All right, so you guys make your way over to the cart, and Sebastian heaves the guy into the back. We'll put you right here. And everybody kind of gathers up. So everybody is basically going to be checking all the bodies, right?
Yep. I'll
Okay.
do a little bit of checking of the guy I was heaving up, and I'll check the guy that I killed in the cart too.
Might as well check the crispy piece of bacon in front of me.
Okay, so anybody who wants to make some loot checks, Boga will check this guy, we'll say. Make some investigation rolls.
11.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Stop treating me like garbage. Fuck you, Roll20. Suck my ween.
I got a 3!
I got a 3.
God, everybody is finding absolutely nothing special so far. Coons,
All right, Ocularis.
time to show everybody up.
Oh, come on. Dumb
Wait,
thing
what?
swapped where I can actually use the roller. Okay.
Boga is doing just as poorly. Investigation.
Investigation.
Oh my god! Oh, okay. You know what? Boga and Kunj collectively, you guys find 8 gold pieces on them. That's it.
Okay.
That's it for the extras, though, oh god. Jen comes in and shows everybody up, with this. So you search one of the bodies, and while you don't find anything extra on him other than his leather armor, and he's got an additional... Yeah, he's got an additional 8 gold on him by himself. So that brings the total amount of gold up to 24 that you guys have found. You managed to find, Dusty, a small ring on that guy's finger. And as you're looking at him, yeah, this looks like the guy who was shrinking the stuff.
Well,
or not a ring, I'm sorry, it's not a ring, it's a wand.
Well, also, wouldn't I be the one that knows what the guy looks like since I'm the one that saw him drinking it?
Well, I'd know what he looks like. I just wouldn't know he's the one that was shrinking
Oh,
stuff.
that is true.
Yeah.
So you find a small wand on him. It's a small wand that looks to be made from a sprig of, like, some kind of very young tree, possibly a sapling. It's fashioned, and it's just very small.
Okay.
Oh, right. And as you are searching him, Dusty, just as another note, he actually had that wand hidden on him pretty well. It's stuck deep into the back of his pants, and as you notice as you're, like, searching his body, on his lower back, you see a small tattoo that depicts a worm curling in a spiral fashion.
Okay, so I'm gonna point that out.
Actually,
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, I think these guys were the sandworms.
Yep. Well, with that, Kunj's gonna look at the guy that he's holding in. I'm guessing Kunj will recognize the guy that he saw doing the magic stuff.
Yes. Oh, and you guys do manage to find the with the bag of little marble cubes that the guy has stuffed into his pockets. So they are still small. So that's very good. But yes, so there are 9 small little cubes. And sorry, so please go ahead and continue with what you were saying.
But yeah, I'll just point out that that's the guy, so I didn't magic stuff. I don't know about Jin.
What?
Jin?
Yeah.
I would just tell you that's the guy that I saw doing the magic stuff with, or that shrunk the cubes, or the crates.
Okay.
Yep. That's him, officer, right there. That's the man who did it.
That's the guy.
Like-
That's the mother.
Good to know he has a worm tattoo on his back.
I see that now that you point that out. Yeah. Kind of figured that they were. Just a hunch.
So these guys are sandworms.
Mm-hmm.
How unfortunate for them. Hey, our first contact was not as diplomatic as we originally planned.
So, interrogation time?
Yep. As soon as this one wakes up and I kind of kick his body a little bit. Not really that hard.
There is
but-
the guy who is awake, and he is just sitting in the cart that he is not incapacitated.
No, I just want him to kind of sit in silence and just try to
Sit in silence.
cope with what has happened.
Okay. We'll say that the guy who was incapacitated does start to wake up.
Oh. Good morning, sunshine. We've got some questions.
Oh, what the fuck do you want?
You know what? I want to punch you for abandoning your friends in the middle of a fight, but instead I'll interrogate you. How's that sound?
Do whatever you want with me, I ain't saying shit.
Oh, really, Sandworm?
Wait, you see he gets this like look on his face. Didn't you guys say you were the sandworms?
That was a little bit of tomfoolery, so to speak.
Yeah, right. As if that's exactly what a sandworm would say.
Don't test my patience. I'm already at my breaking point with you.
He sneers at you and he just, I'll test your patience all I want. Go ahead, punch my face in. I'm ready.
Punch him in the fucking dick. I punch him in the balls.
I was literally going to say punch his balls, Cameron. Well
I
played.
did.
He immediately reels onto the floor and is like,
I am not opposed to going for the squishy parts when it's needed.
Cameron just neuters this poor guy.
He is unable to speak currently. He's just like clutching his
Excuse
balls.
me. And he looks to the rest of his party. Do we have any gelding tongs? Anybody? Where are the gelding tongs?
Make me an intimidation check, I guess.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, you know what?
If
Let's
anybody
see.
doesn't know what gelding tongs are,
Oh no, I think
Don't
it's.
you
I
use
think
them
it's
to like
clear.
neuter horses or shit?
yes,
Yeah.
literally.
You're gonna neuter this man like he's a horse.
He like recovers from his testicular damage and he just spits on you.
It looks like somebody's iron will manifested a little too late.
And I'm going to get into the cart, and I'm going to pin him to the floor, and tell him, if you don't give us the information we need,
I'll have to turn you over to my friend over there. And I gesture towards Ocularis. The absolute horrors that man can put upon you would make the gods wet themselves.
You know what? I think I should do my Mind Force stuff real quick, just to get that all set up.
I ain't scared of you or any of these other freaks. I'm not
Hey,
scared of any of you.
Ocularis, can you grab your alchemy kit for me?
Which one? How much poison should I use?
Just enough to make him squirm, but not enough to kill him yet.
So are we talking like the last guy we did this to? I don't think he's quite recovered yet, though.
Let's up the dosage just a bit. Really
Okay.
hammer in that message.
So
I get up and pull out my kit of poisons.
So,
Oh
have
my
you ever
God.
heard
What it's like to be incontinent?
What? You can see like he gets this like weird look on his face.
I see. Well, having control of your bladder isn't important anyway.
All right,
My-
time to turn you over.
So
Screw you!
Ram like a rod into his urethra and just stretch it to the point where he can't hold
Oh,
piss
jeez.
anymore.
Dude,
all right,
Steven!
Steven! Oh
What
my
the
God.
actual fuck?
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
you
God.
said he wasn't gonna be able to hold his bladder anymore. What else
That
was I supposed to
doesn't
say?
mean
That's
that
called
you.
incontinence. Jesus fucking Christ, Steven.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
but that's what
God.
made the most sense to me off of that comment.
I don't
Are
want to
you
hear any
insane?
more sounds
Are you
out of you.
fucking
I don't want to
mentally
hear any
unstable?
more.
The idea.
Yes.
Okay, guys,
Jesus.
did you honestly expect anything else?
You guys
No.
already know all this.
You know what, Parker? You're right. I should not have expected anything different from Steven.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I
And
God.
Don't admit it. Don't admit it, you fucking asshole.
He
Cameron,
seems
I wasn't
steely.
even trolling. I was being serious.
Oh my God. Steven, no.
I'm disappointed in you.
Me? What the fuck did I do?
I'm gonna start casting detect thoughts on this guy, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw because I'm going deep into his thoughts. 13 is a DC for the saving throw.
Basically, Google, show me this guy's balls.
God, trying to move forward.
Okay.
We're moving forward, only
Um,
backwards.
I'm doing detect thoughts, but I'm going deep into his thoughts to just understand fully what he's thinking. And he has to make a DC saving throw of 13.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Okay. That's gonna be a yes from me, gamer. He does not. He is not probed by the deepest thoughts thing. So what's the spell again?
Okay.
Hang on.
It detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts. Thank you.
If that did work, I could get insight to his deeper thoughts, but I can only read thirst.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're initially reading his surface thoughts, and his surface thoughts are incontinence. What the fuck? What do you mean? Wait, I don't want to pee myself. But like he's retaining this out, but he's like, but you could hear, I gotta stay strong. I gotta stay strong. I'm not letting these fuckers say get me to say anything.
And I believe, hold on, is he aware if that failed? I believe he gets aware that I tried to do that to him just now. And I'll just nod to Cameron and be like, or Sebastian and be like, keep going.
Oh, all right. So,
Hold on. I have been called back to this cart.
so
You there, Mr. Soon-to-be incontinent.
He
I
spits at
have a
you.
few words for you. Ooh, I see. You have chosen violence.
I'm gonna grab him by the ankles.
Oh,
And I'm
God.
gonna yank him out of the cart, and I'm going to just drag him through the sand.
And I'd be like, I can do this all day. This is actually quite easy for me. I needed the workout.
And I'm just gonna keep dragging him through the sand.
Sigurd is
That's-
seated
that's
next to he's seated next to the cart, and he sees you walking at that guy, and he just whimpers sadly. He wants
Now-
what?
Now,
And
make sure not to open your eyes or your mouth, because things will get real ugly.
So I do this for around 5 minutes, and then I stop.
So, got any thoughts for me?
um, I can take this. I can do this all day. I've tasted sand before.
Okay, I'm gonna start reaching into my pouch, right? All right. So Sebastian's idea of actual torture is very childish.
Okay.
So he's gonna reach in. He's gonna pull out one of Sigurd's dog treats. He's gonna spit on it, rub it in the sand, and he's like, "Here."
I've got a snack for you. So here, just open wide. Say
Hang on, I'm gonna make a really quick roll here. Here we go.
See if he spits it out.
Okay, so he does try to like resist you. He like tries to
seeing as though you have a fascination with spit, I'd figured you'd want it on your food. Dog treats seem to be up your speed because you're a cowardly dog.
He is like trying to move his head away. Are you actually forcing it into his mouth?
Yep, yes I am.
He's gonna make it.
Down the hatch.
Okay, you put it in his mouth, and he retches, and he tries to like spit it out.
Oh, it's not that bad. It can't be any worse than what you scum are used to, right?
He with a mouthful of dog treat, he spits it out onto the ground, and he's breathing, and make me one last intimidation check, we'll say.
Okay. Bada bing.
He like you could see that from this point his face has like completely shifted, and he's a little bit like fine. What do you want?
First of all, you're gonna tell me exactly where your base is, and if you don't, I'm pretty sure there's a very comfortable seat in the 9th layer of hell.
He like looks at you, and he gulps a little bit. You know what? Let's just get rid of all this, because life's too short. Alright. We're just gonna go back to the main map here. And he looks at you, and he's just okay. Okay, alright. And so he describes where his base is. And he is around here. Let me get my text. Are you serious? Did it just get rid of my fucking circle? Are you mad? Why is it purple?
Oh god, Dominic, I'm sorry.
Roll 20.
This is the best part of this. This is the best part of the stream, when Dominic starts screaming about things not going according to plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Dominic.
Free hand then. Fine.
The madness continues.
That's too big. There we go. Time for a little text.
So, also, in a way to get him to start thinking about who the leader of the Crag Sharks are, I'm just gonna start. So, thank you for that. Anyway, what's your boss like? Bet they're cowardly, underhanded, weak and scrawny, probably the worst thing in the world.
And
really,
you can see his face sneering. Sorry, continue.
So I'm not honestly trying to portray an accurate. I'm trying to get him to think about his.
Oh yeah, and he does. And Kunj, you get to pick up this idea, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, Detect Thoughts gives you like an idea-ish surface level thought. So what you are seeing, as of right now, is yes.
Because he's succeeded the saving throw, The
Yes.
spell just ends.
Oh, it did. Oh, never
Yes.
mind.
So,
Oh.
so I mean, I could cast it again and just get his surface thoughts again, which I guess like if we want that real quick, I could do that real quick, and then yeah. But that'll be my last second level spell slot. So I'm sure why not? We can get information.
You
I'm
still
casting it again on him.
okay. You cast it again.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
what's his saving throw
Yeah.
he has to make again? DC
I'm not
13?
going deep. I'm not gonna go deeper. I'm just gonna say on the surface level, just
Okay.
because
So
I don't want to risk losing this.
okay. So
This guy's
as
been pretty resilient to anything we throw at him.
one moment here. So as you are probing into his surface level thoughts about the boss, as Sebastian is getting him to think about it, what you are seeing is a picture of a man sitting behind a study table who clearly has a lot of things in his office. There are a lot of advanced looking instruments. We're talking merchant scales and sextants and just various different navigation, mapping, cartography, and value determining tools, as if he were some kind of like fence maybe, but you know, he's just got a lot of shit that he uses to measure crap in what appears to be his office. And he's very well dressed. In this image that you're getting, you're seeing a tallish human person, though it's not like the previous bandit leader, who is just this barbaric, hulking bear of a man. This man is more average build, and he has this refined air about him. He wears a nice suit, and he is got very fine clothes. And you could see him just like there's muffled thoughts about it, but he's like looking up and he's saying, good work, that's another successful outing, I've got another mission for you, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. The man himself, he has blonde hair, and he has just like these striking crystal blue eyes. It is almost uncomfortable just how bright they are in the guy's memory, but it might just be that he finds that feature particularly striking.
And with that, I am gonna be creating a magical string of memory, encoding those thoughts into a nice little magical string, and just holding that string in my hand afterwards. Still reading the guy's thoughts though.
Oh yeah, and you hear the name like in the thoughts because he's getting him to think of the boss. The name is Carl Wilson, or Carwelson, excuse me.
And that's another one on the bounty board.
You know what? I'm gonna add him. I'll add him to. I hope that the stream is still alive. Hello. It looks like it is. Sorry, Roll20 said it lost connection for a second, so I was like, "What the fuck?" I'll make a little handout for you. Just
As soon as we're done. So, you know, I'm guessing your whole base is just a measly 1 or 2 people guarding some crappy old shack. Just some worthless bandits who don't even deserve to breathe the air this world even provides to them.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish typing this out just for the handout here.
Okay.
I have to retype all of this, so excuse me. Bond. Thank you, me. Okay, so that should be visible to you guys. I don't have any fucking references for anything. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna have to just gonna put him in the handout section until I better organize this. Okay, as this thought is, so you get that ribbon, by the way, with a good description and the mental image of the guy. With the idea of the actual place, what you're seeing is not an exterior, but an interior. You're seeing many interconnected little walkways, and it's almost as if somebody carved something out of a cave, but it's really neat. like it's cutting to squares as if somebody had actually made a room, but it's definitely a cave. You can tell by the sides of the wall being sandstone and other various minerals that you would find just anywhere in the ground. You can see people just walking around. There are nice wall sconces, and it's in general a decently nice place. Though the people there don't all seem to be very refined. There are some who are fairly rough and tumble looking customers, just kind of walking around. Though faces are a little bit fuzzy.
I guess I will just print that onto another ribbon, and yeah, that'll be it for me on that.
Did we get a number of how many people we could count?
No, you assume that he either doesn't know exactly how many of them there are because he's, just a grunt, or judging by the number of people that you saw that were fuzzy in his area, there were a decent number, but it's hard to get such a good idea when the thoughts are so sporadic and like flippy as they are.
Well, we've got enough information, I think. No need to speak.
I want to know more about what they're about.
True. You know what? I'll turn you over to my friend here, but I'll be close by. So don't assume you're off the hook.
He shies away from you for the first time because of that last little torture session there. Coons, you have the floor. He is right in front of you.
I'm gonna be the good cop in this instance. Hey, look, I know. It's pretty terrifying. But look, we're just very curious about your group and everything else. I mean, we dealt with bandits up in the north and everything else, and the Quake Sharks, and they were a bunch of lovely people that we had to deal with. We just want to know a little bit about you folks. Like, are you? What's your thing about?
Well, we want the space. I mean, obviously, we're sick and tired of the things going on in town, and so we all joined up because we want good shit. We want to not have to pay exuberant prices like you have to do in the city. I mean, what else do you expect?
Okay, I mean, that sounds very similar to the Quake Sharks, a little bit.
He like spits at the idea of the Crag Sharks.
Okay, so you're a bit different from them. How are you guys different from them per se? I'm just trying to learn here. I want to understand.
Are these the good guy bandits?
Steven, I'm going to say this again, because the last time that I said this, it apparently did not stick. We have talked multiple times about how you don't know about any good kinds of bandits. Like that is not a thing that has come up in any sense.
I'm sad.
Very cool.
That's what I'm trying to learn right now, because I'm trying to see, are they just, or are they just a bunch of bandits and we can just kill them for all we care?
So to that he makes this. Are you kidding me? Those barbarians up above the fucking road? Of course we're better than them. We have a little bit more class at the very least. Ugh. We aren't just running around with basic weapons and tattered leathers. We have some fucking class. We have some good shit. We know where to get the good shit. Those guys are just fucking apes.
As classy as low-life thieves can go.
Fuck you anyway.
I mean, if you want to, I could just turn it back over to him, and you can have the more harsher treatment. Hey
oh yeah, I'm always willing to throw down.
I feel like he needs a little bit more reminders of things going on right now.
All right, pick your poison. How do you want to die? And I draw my sword.
He
I think I've judged you properly.
He looks up at you and he says, "I'd like to die in the arms of a whore. I'll tell you that much. How's that? How's that for you?"
Unfortunately, you're lower than them, so you don't even deserve their company.
They can be bought anyway. Maybe you should try it. Seem a little uptight.
That's too bad. I'm going to stab him in the foot.
For Sebastian.
I'm going to stab him in the foot.
I could fulfill that request if I could fulfill that request.
Coons
He's not
just
gonna like
gives
how I'm gonna do
himself
it.
out to his or to their companions. That'd be
No,
cool.
I'm turning into a some random chick and stab him.
Oh, damn. I got the completely wrong message from that. Again.
Yes.
I'm gonna stab him in the foot.
Okay.
And I'm going to get in his face. And I'm going to do that thing that Sebastian does, where he's going to coat his mouth in lightning like he's about to electrocute the shit out of him.
Okay. So he screeches.
Let me be perfectly clear. I have no intention on giving you anything you want. You can either choose to die quickly or slowly. Those are your options. If you tell us exactly what we need to know and what my friend needs to know in explicit detail, you will die quickly and painlessly. If you don't, it will be long, grueling. You will be begging to die. And then, once we're done, you'll be stuck in hell, being tortured for the rest of your life as you still feel the pain of what happened to you before you died.
He shies away again, and he just like his tone completely shifts back to what happened after you first got him a little bit ruffled, and he's listen, man, I told you I answered everything that you asked me. What more do you want from me? Jesus Christ, my foot.
Like I said, answer everything my friend asks you in explicit detail.
I release my sword from his foot and I turn him back over to Kunj.
You know what? And also, before he does, I'm gonna gender bend him into a female real quick because
that's gonna be a shock.
And I'm also gonna take off any armor that I have, make it a little bit more, make it be like he kind of missed that. He was talking
EOS. Oh god.
I'm making it a bit more clear that he was talking to a woman.
Okay. Fair enough. That's a weird thing, and that immediate, like, you know the sound that a computer or like a console makes as like while something is running and then it crashes and it just kind of like plays that same sound on loop, like he turns around and that's just a thought, like his entire brain like overloads because he's shitting his pants, and now all of a sudden this dude he was talking to is a chick, and this is all a little too much.
So what'd you say about a whore?
He does not have the capacity to answer you. He is running on dial-up.
Well, it seems like this went for a turn. I'd rather just kill him. I don't want to see this.
You look into his eyes and like he's agreeing with you, bro. Cut the connection.
I didn't know I could connect with this guy on a personal level. I think I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna end it quick. I'm sorry.
No. We still need to know stuff.
This is just Sebastian is looming over with like his hammer, and he's just ready to like.
In a glimpse of humanity, Sebastian's going to put his hand on the man's shoulder and say, "I'm sorry, this was not what I intended."
And Sebastian is going to walk away behind the cart where he can't see. Oh, he's going to take Boga with him because Boga shouldn't be hitting this. He's going to take Boga with him.
Well,
he already had to see the gender shift at this point.
Wait.
This unholy act.
Wait. Yeah, wait. You guys think I have no clothes on? I still have clothes on.
No, I know you have clothes on, but like it's still. You still took off your armor and suddenly you have tits. This is
a hot striptease.
Fucking Christ!
I mean,
shut the frick up, Steven.
I'm doing nothing different than what Ocularis has done in the past.
You know.
Ocularis has not given himself tits, to my knowledge. We just shift over to the
ability
to the old elf, and now the old elf just has like a smoking hot bod, and like Double D tits.
It's still, he's got a fucking supermodel bod, but he still has an old man elf face.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm trying to just
No,
Get more
I
information out.
get where you're going, but it is still
Yeah,
a
we all
shock.
do.
And
it's literally
Boga is to Sebastian, a young boy. This is not.
Yeah,
He is
I guess,
dragging
yeah.
him away.
Well, either way,
Please
I'm
continue.
trying to get. I guess I'm just gonna try back. Okay, look. I will. What else can you tell me about your group?
Oh. And like you could just hear the dial-up noise in his thoughts, and it's just like, I mean, we have good shit usually. Like boss gives us really good shit to go out on runs.
You just hear me silently praying. Not silently, but like, audibly praying in the background. Just praying.
Just kidding.
Praying to I'm making peace with oh my god.
After you hit this guy in the balls and
Yeah,
stab him through the foot.
you mean your god also my god as well. He's just.
I have witnessed a truly sinful act, Steven. Okay, this ain't okay.
Man becoming woman.
Man,
Nah.
no, yeah. Transition,
Anyway.
that's a sin.
At the,
Anyway.
at the snap of a finger, catching everyone off guard.
Moving on. You got your
Yeah.
answer, or
Yeah,
do
that
you
was
have other
sexy.
questions?
I guess. Oh gosh. Why don't I try because trying to figure out something that would give me more. So you guys target more Pacific target. Why would you be targeting our fellow contact?
Don't ask me. I'm just the muscle.
And he would know that, and he would know more why you were seeing. Why were you selling marbles? That's what I want to know.
Boss
Why were you selling
wanted marble. I went to get the marble. It's as simple as that. I mean, I mean, like, what do you expect? I'm not. I don't know. He's probably way smarter than I am. He's probably got something he wants to do with it.
Okay, well, that's all I could think of. Anyone else want to say anything before I kill him?
I'll do it. I'll kill him.
No. I mean, I could do it. I got the sword right on him.
God, he's about to have. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna have the work. The other guy, by the way, who has not in the slightest been part of this conversation, he has just watched all of this in abject horror from the cart, and he is like,
Okay. You see, if I do it, I can at least give him some absolution.
if you
This guy's
absolve
a
him, then he
bandit.
doesn't go to hell. Just saying.
This guy's also a bandit too, you know.
I mean,
I'm just
he
saying.
did listen. He did. In the end, he did give us what he wanted, so I promised to make his death quick.
And I'm making it quick as well.
Yeah, but not like that.
What's the
Christ.
difference? What's the difference between if I kill him and you kill him? What's the difference?
Is this man
Well,
about to
I
lose his
can't
life or
use-
not?
I can at least save his
Nah,
soul.
the hero's
forever,
gotta
but-
decide how they want to do it.
Great.
I have.
Can Ocular just slit his throat while they're bickering?
I mean, it's
Just like you poor
No,
soul.
I'll let the blue iguana do it.
I at least want to save his soul for cooperating. in the
So
end.
it's at this point that this has what has happened in actual time is this guy has finished just saying what he was about to say, and then Kunj pulls a knife on him. Ocularis is 2 steps behind him, ready to slit his throat, and Sebastian is football running out from behind the cart with his sword, ready to fucking drive it into this man's fucking skull. And it's here that we record scratch and freeze frame. And with Kunj deciding that Sebastian can do this, he sees him coming. So Kunj, you just kind of like lower your thing. Ocularis, are you going to still attempt to slit his throat?
Hold on, it's like the camera then zooms in on the bandit and he's like, "Hi, yes, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation."
Autismo Maximo.
Well,
So-
seeing the blue iguana charge him, I'm going to stop and make sure I'm not in the way of the blue aquatics. I don't want
You
to
just quickly backstep, and Sebastian just comes barreling in, saying the world's quickest prayer, just then driving his sword into the back of the guy's head. Is that what we're getting here?
Well, you see, Sebastian really just wants. I don't know if Sebastian actually wants to kill him. He just wants him to piss him.
Oh, okay. So what exactly would you like to do?
I'm going to swing my sword at him as hard as I can, but stop shy of actually hitting him.
Put him down like the dog he is.
Steven, the
Cameron,
government will do that for us.
You kept telling him about how much you were going to kill him and whether it'd be quick or slow. I'm
Steven,
just
it's
like
called bluffing for intimidation purposes.
Show
and then you guys bickered over who
I rolled an 8 again? Okay, you know what? I was gonna do this. You know what? I'm gonna ask you, Cameron, if it's okay if I do what I want with this scene now that you have done what you did. And I just mind you,
Okay.
I rolled a D100 twice and got the same number both times.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
insane.
okay. All right.
What are you planning to do with him after this? Is it important?
Well, I mean, technically taking him into the city to get him, properly tried and probably executed by the state. So,
Are you going
it's
to...
probably the-
Are you okay if I do what I'm about to do?
Sure, I go do whatever it is you want to do.
Because in celebration of me rolling an 8 on a D100 twice in a row, as your sword hits the ground, or pushes not hits the ground, but swooshes past him, you see his body seize up, and he literally has a heart attack.
Oh my god!
And he drops dead.
Style. Sebastian's just speechless, just being like, okay, job done. I'm gonna pick him up. It's over, holy shit! And I'm gonna put him in the back. It's like, okay, I may have threatened for his last moments to be utter horror.
As you're putting that guy in the back of the cart, you catch the other guy worming his way out of the front of the cart.
Hey, now, okay, we're not gonna go as far as to let you go. Now, I'm gonna
You
grab him.
just grab him by the ankles and pull him, and he's like, "No, please!"
Yeah, I'm gonna tie him up.
Oh God.
I'm
no.
just gonna put back on. I'm just gonna casually put back on my leather armor and turn back into a dude. Just casually.
Just casually have pee-pee once again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
I just want to point out I made exactly one roll in between that roll and the last 8. What the fuck?
Dominic, the heart attack was pretty good. Well played.
I love it.
So now you have one tied up, and you have a mysterious wand on your person, as well as the bag of marble cubes. The cubes themselves are about 2 inches in side length. So at this point, okay, so it's at this point that I have to ask, it is at the 3-hour mark like usual, are you guys wanting to continue?
I'm honestly a little tired.
That's just fine. For now, we can end off on that note.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take full responsibility for that one. That's
Let me just write this in the last time section. Hold on. Where is it? Where is my notes?
We tortured a guy.
Last time
I can take.
the party captured
Quote unquote heroes.
the sandworm.
I'm not sure we can use that anymore.
Bandits. One of them had a heart attack.
We're just gonna leave it as that.
They've
At least Sebastian can be
acquired.
proud that he intimidated somebody into
Oh,
having a heart attack.
and it's finally time for you guys. Da 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 da.
Level
You
up.
are now level 12.
Yay! Get access
Let's
for.
go.
Everybody's level 12. If everybody could quickly give me their new HP, that would be stellar.
Okay, give me just a sec. Reset all those. Oh, nice. So, yeah, that's 8 more.
I have 65.
Okay, Ocularis has 65 now.
I have 76.
Okay, so
Tanky wizard.
76 for Jamberman.
Two, so.
Alright, so who have I not got? I haven't got Jin's new, Jin and Kunj.
28 less.
So Sebastian, you now have 134 HP.
Oh,
Can I take the average?
Not after you've rolled it.
That's fucking.
If you want to roll it or take the average, you can. But holy shit, Dusty just rolled
high roll.
max.
Mm-hmm.
So you now have 112 HP, if I have that right.
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, a respectable 8. To my
A respectable 8. That brings you up to 111.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Sebastian, that brings you up to 2 for the current HP. Okay, I think I have everybody's HPs currently set. Looks to be just fine. Okay, and with that, you guys are going to be on your way back next time we start.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Are any of you going to identify the wand while you're here?
Does
Identify
anybody
the-
have identified?
That's the question. I think one of you does.
I don't think I do.
If not, I'm about to get it.
I don't think I have it as of yet, so...
Because I was considering getting the ritual caster feature, and that would allow me to get some ritual spells, and I think identify will be one of them I can get. So
Is there any ritual spells that you'd actually want to cast though? On
Yeah.
a regular basis?
Okay. I'm feeling generous right now, and I really don't want everybody to forget because there are a lot of things that are forgotten. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the wand just outright because at this point people will forget. So here you go. Show to everyone. There is the Wand of Shrinking. That is your current, that is the little thing that you found.
Okay.
Alright. And with that, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for the evening. So thank you to anybody who dropped by, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye!
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bolo.